pod. This nigga showing up, and then we do the intro.
Yeah. But how you doing though? How you been?
I mean,
Have you been out of the house this week?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I go out of the house every week.
Okay.
I've been going out of the house most of the weeks. It's just where I go is the same fucking place every time. Drive up the street, park the whip, go for a little walk, do something light. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I just I mean, it's not. That's not really the part of it. I'm a homebody anyway.
Okay. True.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really go places or do a lot of different things. Most time I go anywhere, people invite me to some shit. Like for instance, that joint when we went to the Halloween drink.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you invited me to that shit. I would never.
A word.
Nah, nah.
Oh, if speaking of that, actually, I was thinking sometime in July, to taking a hiking trip, or at least like maybe a day, couple hours. Head up to Front Royal.
Okay, here come
Yeah.
Lou. Hold up.
You know.
Uh, I
Yeah.
heard what you said, Walt.
Word.
Wow, he not even in the shot when he calling.
This nigga putting on a t-shirt.
At this point, his interest is so meta.
Right.
He's not even there when he starts.
This is beautiful. This is
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Oh,
What's up, young?
What's good, Lou?
But Walt,
Yeah, man.
back to that hike plan.
Yes.
I'm not really comfortable doing that
Okay.
unless we all got them things on us because motherfuckers is wilding out here, bro.
Hey, honestly, you know what? I didn't even consider that, but yeah.
For
Yeah,
me
I
to
can
become a
check
nature
with-
enthusiast, I'm going strapped. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be out in the woods right now in Virginia,
Yeah.
Maryland.
Honestly, I was trying to get a few of my white friends too to come with me, so just to have that buffer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
with you.
So, in fact, saw a video of some white lady harassing two little white girls in the middle of a forest in Canada.
I mean, the Karen is a dangerous creature.
Ooh,
uh,
powerful too.
It's powerful,
Yeah,
and it wields its mighty evil magic every single day throughout multiple countries in many forms. I dare say Karen is comparable to Florida Man at this point, with just its level of
Ooh.
notoriety in a space. I was watching this compilation from Trevor Noah, and it was like all these different incidences where these white women were calling the police. And remember, we were giving them all different names.
Yeah.
Now we
Obviously,
just
Becky
go with
and-
we ain't got time. We're just Karen.
yeah. Yeah.
Like we've seen that transformation in I don't know what you call it, social media zeitgeist.
Mhm.
We've seen that shift from literally each one getting the individual name and distinction to just Karen. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're right. Because it's too many of them. One, we ain't got that many names. Like,
Nah.
like
we got me running out of names.
Right, yeah. But I
And
like
the-
the
and
little
it-
tier system that we got right now, where it's like,
Yeah.
all right, between like this age and this age, you a Becky, and this age and this age, you a Susan, and this age and this.
Should I pull out the meme? Because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly. I like the tiered system as well,
Yeah.
based on age. Based on age.
Because they've always been here and they will always be here, unfortunately.
They're like
I mean,
Pokemon, son.
how do you catch a Karen? Nigga? Don't
Be a
Karens
nigga.
catch you? Dun, dun, dun.
You catch a Karen by being a ball player.
Hey, facts. She was looking up
I thought you
NCAA
catch a
prospects.
Becky.
Nah, Rose was looking up NCAA prospects and get out, nigga.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
how you catch a
right.
Becky. That's a different
Yeah.
species. Man. That's a different.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
it's,
look.
it's a lower level Karen, but you know what? She going just like
Becky's
Just
a
as
dangerous,
dangerous.
man.
Just as dangerous.
Russell Wilson's girlfriend when he was first.
A Becky gonna
drafted.
get you some charges.
Oh, Becky definitely
Facts.
got charges.
Yeah, Becky can get you some charges. Karen, she's past that stage. she's just be trying to get you like citations and
Karen
gets killed, bro.
herself. Like Karen is trying to fight that's her midlife crisis, racism.
yeah.
Yeah, like
It is just especially the way it's sort of been on the surface of a lot of conversations lately in a lot of different places.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, it's kind of like a antibody reaction in some of these people, and they just can't help but do the shit that we know they're gonna do. It's like when the police, we were protesting police brutality, and y'all was whooping our ass. Like, that's just like when you can't conceptualize the thing that most people want you to stop doing, and you feel attacked enough to keep doing the thing we want you to stop doing. It's like at this point, it's like finding a glitch in the matrix, man.
Just imagine MLK getting his ass beat, and that nigga you zoom into him, and he just look at the camera like, "It's that shit I was telling y'all about."
Yeah.
Like it's The Office, goddamn.
Right.
Thanks, man. Yeah, man. And he got a Pepsi in his hand.
Right. Kendall, help! Kendall.
Thirsty as a mug.
I can't help.
Oh man, y'all want to go ahead and just start this thing off? We just been chopping it up.
Yeah.
All right, yo. Yeah, it's gonna be a good up. So, welcome back to the TWEOM podcast. I'm your host Joel Morris.
Y'all the host Louis the 15th,
and it's your other host Walt Red. What's up, y'all?
Not much. What it do?
August Alsina wildin'. Okay.
Hey.
You said who was wildin'?
Just say that.
August Alsina.
Hey, man.
Hey, if Azalea can do it, so can he.
Yes, but I don't want to hear any slander for Will Smith if you haven't done anything as good as Independence Day.
Nah.
Like
if you haven't done anything as good as be Will Smith, nigga, like
right.
I really need you to shut all the way back up.
Said Will gave his blessing. Like you damn right he gave his blessing.
Yeah. I mean, is this a thing? Because I really kind of saw I don't know how. I think this is something most people just don't know how to feel about.
Wait, is Lou frozen? Oh,
I guess he was for a little bit. Do you guys feel like most people genuinely have a discerned way that they feel about this situation? Or is it you see like a multitude of different reasons people may have been paying attention to this, right? Like, I think there's one side of where you're like, okay, man, we been know they ain't have a conventional marriage.
Yeah.
But we also see this nigga sitting out here giving out the full Carfax. Nigga, like, we don't need all this. Nigga said, I was in love and I know what that felt like now. I could die. I was like, damn, dog.
But
and I know I've seen him been going through some stuff.
He really has.
True stuff. I pray for the brother 100%. He made it. Or he didn't make it, but he's striving. He's trying to get better. Mm-hmm. But man, bro.
I've been seeing a lot of people saying, oh, well, if the roles were reversed, then Jada would be blah, blah, blah. And I think of it as if the nigga was 20, 21, he's new into music, everybody's drinking, everybody's smoking. Because right now I can say, hey, I know that I'm not in the best headspace that I can possibly be in. All right. I know I need therapy. I know I need X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
I use whatever. 5 years from now, I'm better. And if I love somebody now, and then we break up 5 years from now, and I say, man, like I was down and I was low, and this person was there, and then they just left me. I don't think that it's that person's fault. Like, if you were low though, and they decided to leave because the relationship ended,
I don't even think it was all that, bro. I think this nigga broke an
NDA. See a lot of people coming for Jada, trying to say like, oh, she shouldn't have done that. She should have known better. X, Y, and Z.
You say you think this nigga broke an NDA?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, people been speculating that they had that like type of open marriage, and now this nigga out here spilling tea. It's like when Tiffany Haddish was out there spilling beans about J&B, and it's like, nah, this bitch.
That's a different conversation. She said,
it is, but I guess like, I'm sure there was Jada might have scoped him out. He's like, yo, look at that fine young brother right there.
I mean, they got mad pictures together.
Yeah, like very sus looking pictures, bro. Like,
I mean, look,
us though, because we know
I believe everything he said.
I believe him 100.
I believe everything he said was 100%
Yeah.
honest. Like, they came out and denied it today. Will and Jada, supposedly they representatives have denied it. I don't even know what the fuck that mean today. Y'all both got social media. Why we need a representative?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Why we need a representative statement? They could just get on live and wild out like everybody else. Is y'all tax bracket? I guess when you get to a certain tax bracket, you just can't do that.
Right. And plus, it's Will Smith. Right.
Yeah. I mean, still though, but I thought Will was going to do like, you know how he be doing those cool graphics videos? He could just do one about August, sit down with him. You know the one where he make his legs go real big across the cities and shit? Right. As start talking about Jada, he could just start stepping away to the other side of the world and shit. I mean, look, get creative with it. Like, it's content, nigga. Like, why do I need a statement from your representative in today? You know what I mean? That's just weird to me. Like,
what is a representative like when you have a social media?
I really think it's what you talking about, Lou. He broke an NDA.
That nigga broke NDAs on everything.
I think if that statement's coming through representatives, that's an NDA that got broke. So there's money going up in the air.
Y'all see that clip that the shade room gets everybody, son, of like Jada was like, yo, we gonna be together. Even if you in one corner with some other bitch and I'm in the other corner with some other nigga, we still gonna be together. And I guess that other nigga she was talking about was
August Alsina.
August Alsina, nigga. Yo, man.
You see?
And you know what's funny though? Yeah, go ahead. What?
I was gonna say it's trending. We love you, August. That's trending right now.
I vibe with that. We need to spread love to that, brother.
But why are we saying that though?
I mean, if you think most people who are really saying that are like conceptualizing everything he's been going through, the honesty that was in the interview, you know, it was just a come tell all. You know what I mean? It was just what we do is we take the spicy shit out and put that up because that's all we gave a fuck about. Because nigga, we all going through shit, dog. For real, August. Like we've all been in our own way, in our own struggle, especially in 2020. Can't nobody say life's been glorious for you right now. You know what I'm saying? So
there's always levels
to that. There's levels and layers to it. Yes. I understand totally. Personal strife, individual trauma, all that, right? However, what I'm not about to act like is like this whole interview was going to be something that is worth listening to unless you're an August Alsina fan. So whatever they took from it, which was some good spicy shit to talk about, obviously, because we talking about it. I mean, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
That's what the Shade Room do. That's what all these other blogs do.
Gave us a little tidbit. I did like that it was Angela Yee that did the interview, though.
I like that too. Yeah. I was gonna bring that up too. It was like I like to see that. I like to see that because I've listened to her podcast sometimes, and she's real. Yeah, lip service, and she's real good on that joint. And she's like, people don't understand. Like it's kind of like I like that. The fact that she had one trending to. Exactly. I don't think. I mean, Envy got the real estate thing. I don't know if he got that in him. I really don't want to see a one-on-one interview with Envy anyway. Envy, yo, that's crazy.
Right. So tell me, you know, for everybody that doesn't know,
that's know. For the people who don't know, they got
don't know. It's like who don't know Envy? Who don't know?
Right.
In Envy's world, nobody knows anything.
Right.
You really be talking about himself.
Yeah. Right. Like I said, I'm glad he stayed to the real estate. His one-on-one joint is with a real estate mogul or some shit like that. Like one of those business interview type things.
He got a podcast with his wife too. So
no, they do have a good podcast, and I think she's really good. She brings that I guess you could say intellectual questions. Like I don't know what Envy just be throwing a low ball joint, any like that fifth graders could come up with, honestly.
Right. So how did you feel when this bad thing happened to you?
That's literally the Envy method of getting the questions out, man. So Angela, shout out to her. That was I didn't watch the whole interview, and that's probably going to make me watch a lot of it, is because I want to see how Angela Yee does
Mhm.
in the totality. But I like I like the feel of the clip that's going viral. You know,
And it was a solid
Shit,
interview,
funny.
honestly. She let him talk, like, and dude, like he's really been through a lot, man. He's had
yeah,
a lot of death on his side, and it's
facts,
unfortunate.
bro. It's super
But,
facts, man.
but yeah, man, he's had a tough 5 years. So I hope his career goes off because the little clips that I've heard from his new album have been really good too. So that's gonna be bumping all summer.
Hey, that's
But
what's up.
I'm actually check the music out now because I
Yeah,
just
man.
know of him and like one or two
Mhm.
songs. But I'm actually play the shit, the whole shit and nothing but the shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, there's always that aspect of it. He obviously did this to get his buzz back up.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. But he ain't know it's gonna take him like this.
yeah, I mean, look, we all know what it takes nowadays. We gotta get you something spicy, nigga. Just throw some shit out here.
So my question for y'all, because we obviously gonna be rich and famous and successful, we're gonna
Put it
put
into the
it in
universe,
fantasy,
bro.
put it into the universe exactly. What is going to be your scandal, or at least like your little spiciness on social media?
That's a good question of the week right there. What would be your scandal?
What would be a scandal? What would be your spiciness?
You want us to just confess right now? Hey,
I
Walt, you
mean,
the famous.
it doesn't have to be anything you actually done. It could be something I know for
something
me,
something that you
something
think you
I'm
would get
going to
caught.
do. Yeah,
Something you
exactly.
think you probably would get caught. But caught is weird though.
Yeah.
Because it also is like, for instance,
You know you going wrong.
if you're in a certain audience, you say something, there might be other people that come for you, but your audience might not come for you.
Exactly. There you go.
So
That's it.
is it something that you feel like you would get a certain demographic stop fucking with you? Because to me, yeah, I would say, damn, I don't want to say mine, because
Nobody want to say numbers, son. You 12. 12. ASAP 12, you over there.
Okay, so I'll go.
Yeah, you go first. Break the
and
ice on this one, nigga.
honestly, it's probably going to be something. It's probably going to be me out with another woman, like just
Oh,
randomly.
Nigga, those shit,
No. But then everyone's gonna be like, oh no, he's cheating on his wife, blah blah blah, whatever. And then it's gonna come out that we have an open marriage.
You can
And
survive that.
Oh,
exactly. Oh yeah.
now I don't honestly, bro. I don't think.
Or
I really
you're
don't
gonna
think
find
that
out that I'm
aspect
bi.
of it.
So
Shoot,
that's it. You said what?
nah. I was like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to say nothing, but I'm going to say this. Like, I let it be known that I am a flawed human being
Yeah,
very openly and easily.
yeah,
So by the time I get like rich and famous or whatever, and somebody want to bring up some shit in the past, I'd have been like, nigga, I already admitted to that like 10 years ago when it happened. Get out of my face. Like, so I don't really know what I would like get canceled for in the future if like they dug up some old tweets. Cause I always say, like, the same person I am at home, at church, at work I'm just the same person for the most part. So I'm not really worried about, like, y'all could dig up my my Pornhub history right now. I'll just be like,
You got an account?
niggas know I like Mills. What are you talking about? Like,
Did you
whatever.
sign up for premium?
I was about to say they probably would catch me with a white woman or some shit.
After all the pro black shit, Donald Glover 2.0.
That would be.
Damn.
I would be right there with Childish, looking
Right.
real childish, Jack.
You too? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shoot.
I
Yeah,
actually
I'm
had
not too worried.
I had an odd thought the other day, because I was looking at that picture of Childish and his kids, right? And I'm like, damn, his kids like look straight white. And then I thought, I can see him saying when he was younger, like, you know what, I want white kids.
I thought he was biracial, like when I first
A word.
like met and looked at him. I don't know why specifically, but just something about him was like, I'm half white. But full nigga.
Yeah, but I can honestly see Donald Glover saying, I want white kids.
Are you telling me he's raising white children?
I think he's raising white kids.
Well, the thing is, though, did he grow up in like a big family? Like it was like a family, like a foster kid family or something like that?
Yeah.
So it could be plausible he would adopt a lot of kids. If it's something, if it's an environment he grew up in, if he feels like he could do it in a healthy way, I mean, shoot, that's plausible.
Also, he was Jehovah's Witness too, so that's a whole nother.
Yeah, he was Jehovah. Who else was Jehovah's Witness? That's
Prince, Mike, like
Prince,
someone
Mike.
else. Charlemagne apparently was like.
Yeah, Charlemagne was Jehovah's Witness too.
That's
Marcus
weird.
Houston is a Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. And there was another one. Was it Kevin Hart? No.
Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just strange to me.
Yeah, exactly. But with designing kids, man, you can make your kid look like whatever you want, though.
DesignYourKids.com.
That's gonna be a future website, nigga.
It's a website now.
Which one?
You like? I know there's some type of method or procedure out there where you could like.
I think that shit is in China.
Genes, like
specific
genes.
Like everything else.
You can pick everything. Yeah, man. If China really bring out the next swine flu, along with this other shit,
China gotta relax. Like
they gotta chill.
China is doing the most as usual.
30 points, and it's only the first quarter. All right, relax.
Right.
Relax, my guy.
Japan too. I'm waiting for that Gundam they working on to be finished. Japan really like be ODing, son, on some like pop culture shit.
Hey, I mean, between Russia, the U.S., and North Korea, you're damn right Japan need a Gundam.
Japan, man, their like level of fantasy and distortion of reality is pretty crazy in most of their mediums. Like,
well, when you have a history like you have in that country, you kind of need to expand a little bit.
That's true. That is true. Oh, by the way, have y'all heard this new Ye track?
Oh no, with Dr. Dre?
Nah, Wash Us in the Blood.
Yeah.
That shit go hard.
Check it out.
I haven't heard it yet.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, that shit slap.
My favorite Travis and Kanye collab is always gonna be "Piss on My Grave" though, or "Piss on Your Grave."
That but like the juxtaposition between the two is incredible.
Facts. Yeah.
These two collabs, like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of in this space of we talking about 2020 being a year of personal transformation. You know, taking whatever it is about you to the next level, whether it be like your knowledge, your skill set, talent, you know, just figuring out the next way to take that shit to the next level. Yeah, man, whether it be even your mindfulness of society in general, you know, trying to learn more about that as we see, you know, post George Floyd and everything. It's like,
a lot of shit is, shit is always happening, but a lot of shit is happening right now. More than usual, I feel like.
Yeah, man. Well, shoot, Kanye released a crazy ass video for that song. So I wanted to talk about it, but y'all niggas ain't seen it. I should have put that joint in the topics list.
Said I didn't see it. I saw the whole thing.
Oh, you saw the music video too?
I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, it reminded me of Jay-Z's music video for 444 in the sense that like it's just a juxtaposition of all these seemingly like random clips, but I know there's some type of like deeper meaning they're trying to portray. I just don't know what the fuck it is. But it was cool though.
Really, I think he was just saying niggas is really fucked, John. It's a gospel song. He's like, wash us in the blood, Holy Spirit come down. You know, it's a pure gospel song, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
But that joint go hard.
It's not bad.
Feels good to get some good music again from Kanye.
Absolutely.
But y'all ready for that? What's that shit he's working on? Jesus is King 3 or some shit like that with Dre.
Oh, I thought it called God's Country.
I'm just like, when did
I don't need that.
King 2 come out?
I'm just saying. I'm just like,
I didn't like Jesus is King.
It was alright.
Yeah, it was.
On God was fire. I fuck with that.
Follow God.
Follow God and On God. Both them joints. That's on me. That's on God. But yeah. What else is on the checklist for the day?
True.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I
Oh,
put something else in the group chat.
I'll just be dropping memes and disappearing in the group chat. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, how many people have you unfollowed since quarantine started? None, to be
surprisingly,
honest.
only 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you bold enough to
Right.
say who?
Yeah. I don't even know his last name, but his name. One dude, his name Kevin.
The
And
whole
right.
government.
And then Joseph also goes by Joey. He's an older dude. Both of them are dudes that I met in Richmond. But yeah.
Damn, you put the whole government out there. You really don't give a fuck.
First off, I don't care. They're never gonna see this shit. All right, and if they do,
Yeah.
what are they gonna do? Oh, you unfollow me?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Nah, Kevin. The last post that I saw from him, he said, "My white supremacy," and that was I don't know what else it said.
Nah, he deserved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It was well deserved.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man. But
Sure, I've unfollowed. Like I said, I've been telling y'all niggas this whole time. I just been unfollowing all these IG thoughts that I was following. Like I had to clear it out, bro. Like I was just because it's just people, man. Like I was saying, I think every
sex workers not for the cause.
no. Like Killer Mike said in the Run of Jules joint, I'm in support of the sex workers unionizing their services.
Yo, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that society where all this shit is legal.
Yeah.
You know, within the moral confines of just what's right and wrong. Like we know what the fuck is right and wrong. Like let's be honest. So it's just like one of those things where it's like everything else, I'm cool with everything else being good. It's just like I don't know, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I might have followed an IG thought or two, or baddie, whatever you want to call them, a biddy, because she was fine and that's it. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Good news for all my Virginia people out here. I heard they decriminalizing that ganja.
Look, this is a brand new day.
Lovely day. Lovely day.
I mean, they still got
mules. You think are gonna come out?
Some what?
How many more mules? Pack mules. Just be carrying up and down.
Oh man, that's one of the things I want to put in the storyline for Brian is like his expansion of the market.
Yeah, man.
Since it's not all the way safe, but it's went down to a misdemeanor, so you can handle a misdemeanor versus a felony.
Absolutely.
So
far easier.
That's always better. It's one of those good times though. Like Ralph been putting in work, yo. He working hard to make sure we know he ain't racist after that blackface shit.
I keep forgetting, bro. There's so much shit going on. I did.
As soon as COVID happened, he said, "I am a doctor first."
Yeah. Nah, look, shoot. But I mean, look, that's what I'm saying. Every time Ralph do something, I'll be like, okay, I see you, Ralph. I'll put it on Facebook. I see you, bro. Because like I said, I remember this one black lady. She was older black lady. Because at the time, I was like, yo, Ralph, you need to step down, dog. This is fucked up. Right? I voted for you and shit, nigga. And then I saw the black lady. She was getting interviewed. She was like, let him stay in there. Shoot, let him stay in there. We all know what it is. And she was just like, Ralph is a good governor, right? And then I was like, damn, I'm not really, fuck it. This nigga had blackface on. I'm mad as shit, right? But then I was listening to it. I forgot who said it. I heard the idea from somewhere, but they were like, yo, man, it might be better to have somebody in there that know they fucked up and is going to try to you know what I'm saying, always work to overcorrect because what they consider, I guess, just working extra hard to make sure we know he's not racist. I don't mind if your governor's doing that. Like I hate it when they do it in the interpersonal conversations where they're saying shit so we know that they're not racist. Exactly. Like I don't like that, but I don't mind the governor implementing and making exactly. I don't mind the governor making policies so that we know for sure he's not racist. Even when he gave ex-cons the right to vote back. So you know, yeah.
Shout out to that nigga.
Northam is he's been doing all right. Yeah, he did his little blackface when he was
all right. Yeah, but
how old was he when that shit? When that shit
No,
happened?
he was in college.
He was in college.
Yeah.
Those are wild and crazy times.
He was grown. That's
He
all
was
that
grown.
matters. Yeah.
Even the black people was doing blackface.
With no paint.
Is that what cultures think? I swear that's what they
Show up, bro. I like I said, man. I think a black person doing blackface is a coon. In walks Terry Crews. What is wrong with this nigga, bro? What is wrong with this nigga? I feel like he would pop up into the Zoom meeting. Yeah, make sure y'all
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, make sure y'all not united. Bring your white friends to the Zoom meeting and shit. Like, nigga, what is he talking about right now?
Oh, y'all see that call coming in? I think that's him right there.
Yeah. Just into the walks Terry Crews, nigga.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Big
I
swole.
feel his wife is gonna file for divorce. Like at this point, like,
Oh man, I feel like yo.
He need his representatives to clean this shit up.
Dude, the John James Davis, I put that shit in the story. Nigga, Jay Davis was like, yo, this nigga is caping for the oppressor. I was like, bro, like, oh man.
Ask this question again. What do the whites have on Terry Crews?
Nigga,
what do the whites have on Terry Crews?
I'm thinking, I'm not even gonna say that because it's about to be all the way out of left field, yeah. And it was going to definitely get. I realize after watching these shows, sometimes we need to clean it up so it's more listenable. Sometimes.
Hey,
It be wild.
Sometimes.
On camera.
No, that's a fair question.
It is a fair question. I was listening to Joe Rogan talk about the art form of having the conversation. He was talking about how he realized at some point you have to make it so people want to listen to this conversation.
Yes.
So but we'll get better. But what was we talking about?
Terry Crews wild, son. Like he keep doubling down, bro, on this dumb shit.
Son, Terry Crews is incredible. Like it's like Trump could tweet out, "Yo, I just pardoned 5 black people out of jail," right? And Terry would be like, "White people are in prison too." Like and this is the conceptual idea. Like, bro, and somebody was like, "Yo, we climbing up the hill to end white supremacy," and Terry Crews is worried about what we gonna do on the other side. Like, he worried about that
is literally the fear that like legit racist white people have is like, yo, like we did some fucked up shit. If y'all niggas get free and y'all get some power.
Dude, Terry Crews is that one nigga from Get Out who blew his brains out at the end. The nigga that the grandfather was in. That's Terry Crews. I realize, bro, like just sometimes you just as soon as you about to send that joint on the tweet, just don't do it. Like I was trying to give you the leeway of not really going in on you like that. Aside from just the punchlines, which are readily available after you do some dumb shit like this.
Right.
I'm just saying, for me, I was cool letting you do your thing. But for some weird reason, you really trying to act like black people is going to unite so hard.
It's so hard.
And like that's it. It's like we are coming together like Voltron right now, and we gonna be like Super Saiyan 4 by the time this shit is over. Like he is scared.
He is terrified. He has to be terrified because he is continually pushing. This is a message now. Because once you do it one time, it's a mistake. You may have misworded some shit. You may have said it wrong. But when you say it on multiple occasions in different ways, on different platforms to different people, you are making it your mission.
Yes.
So no, go ahead.
No. I'm just like, yo, this like cooning it comes in different shapes and sizes.
That's a big size though, man. That's a big nigga.
Bro.
It's an extra large shape. Pause.
Oh man, yo. Damn, bro.
It's funny, like if you accidentally like you fumble on your words one time, but he's like legitimately doubling down. I think he might be one of those people who just has a problem, like Trump, just admitting like yo, I fucked up. I was wrong. So then you double down like extra hard and it just makes things worse, bro. Like, I don't know about y'all, but if I ever get like, I'm really just waiting for the day that I am like relevant enough for somebody to try to cancel me. Like, if I slip up and say some dumb shit like out there in the open,
I would love it too.
You got me.
I would honestly love it as well.
I'm gonna just let it blow over like 3 days.
Yeah.
The memes will come for like 3 days straight, and then I'll just be back to normal. But you don't double down on the dumb shit.
Now you always double down.
No, like I said, it's his mission right now, bro. This nigga, like Walt said, he is terrified.
Like, he's truly scared.
He's really scared. And look at it this way. Mm-hmm. Niggas only been tweeting shit like this for a month.
Right.
And it's too much for him.
See, what really confuses me is the first part of the tweet where he's like, yo, if you're a child of God, you're my brother or sister. You know, like, equality for all. Black people, it's like, wait. Like, honestly, if you the bottom portion, right? It was so beautiful, and then he had to point. Oh, it's very cruel.
You use too many words,
damn, bro. We need to make a sketch where this nigga's like dreaming that black people have like white people in chains.
Oh no, he saw that Crackers trailer and he's like, "This is what they want."
Oh,
this is it.
Oh, bro, Crackers trailer. What's that?
Oh, it's
is that a movie?
It's a slave movie that's coming out where white people are slaves.
You serious?
I swear.
Where do I get a ticket?
Who in the fuck made this shit?
I hope it's Aaron.
Because you know it's not going to be. Because you know what this is, right? This is like, are they slaves just in the idea? You know what I mean? Because like, for instance, like, people have to understand we were like enforced bondage.
Facts.
Like, there are slaves throughout history of societies, throughout multitudes of countries, but this one founded its on skin color and essentially like the familiar unit, like it enslaved whole families, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like, I gotta see the trailer for this because it feels like if they are the slaves, but they ain't really getting treated that badly.
No, it looked
that's trash.
It looked wild.
No, I need to see a white baby getting fed to an alligator, bro. If you're gonna do that reverse, like, revisionist history, I need to see a white baby get eaten by alligator because they was really doing that shit back then. So let's not sugarcoat the funk.
Honestly, they should have made a movie where white people are slaves to other white people, because that's what's really going on out here in these streets, nigga.
This is a real movie. Like, who wrote this, bro? I'm really like,
It's a real movie. It's a real movie.
I need to see a streaming service behind this nigga for me to see.
Right. I need Spike Lee. Is this a Spike Lee joint? Because that's the only way I'm watching it.
He would never.
Nah, Spike ain't gonna.
Yeah.
Spike ain't gonna do it.
Crackers.
Already went out.
The movie.
Yeah, I'm filming the podcast right now. I'll get it to you in a minute. Yeah.
The movie. Wow, this is a real movie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you send that link to the group chat whenever you find it, nigga. Cause
there you go.
On it.
You already sent it?
Yeah, man. Just sent it.
Cracker. Yeah, I'm gonna need to watch this later.
Yeah, man. This shit is wild.
I will be checking that out because that's, like I said, I don't want them to, because I don't like that. And it's not because, I don't want to see white people and fuck all that. It's just I don't want them to make a movie where their slavery is just getting talked to real bad sometimes. Like they try, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, the still that they have is like there's a noose around the white dude's neck and he's on the ground and there's a rifle like damn near in his mouth.
Still not good enough,
So
bro.
I'm just like, that
ain't even slave. That's like Jim Crow type era.
See, I don't like. This is revisionist history, though.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. man.
It's not even necessary, bro.
I wouldn't say
Like
it's revisionist. It's more like imaginative, but
it's
I
revisionist,
we're
bro.
not saying that we literally
It's
want it
role
now.
reversal.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm fine with it. Yeah, if that thing exists and if it's good and people like it, I'm cool with it.
All
It's
right, we
not
got
gonna be
Joe
good.
Morris, everybody. Yes.
But why would you want to
Yeah.
see that though? When like I legit have not seen a movie, a slave movie that was legitimately as gruesome. Bro, I have read some terrible shit about like slave times. And I have not seen that shit in the slave movies I've seen. Like,
Well,
so I don't want to see and I'm personally like, I'm not really like uber offended or anything, but I just don't want to see Crackers the movie starring Matt Damon. You know?
well,
We have
let
to
me
fight back, guys.
Dude,
let
man,
me let
and they
me
kicked
ask
me out
you.
of Whole Foods.
Let me ask you about that though. It's the responsibility of an artist, especially in film, like in writing, because I know there's like serial killer stories that people can get wild on. And
Mhm.
what responsibility is it? Like, where's the line for you as an artist where it's like, oh, we need to show everything that truly happened because it's real, versus we don't want to step on too many toes to have
Don't
it
make the movie.
as broad as possible. You know.
I think it's if it's bearable to watch.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like for me, it's like because there's been films that I get the idea of like let's show this most realistic way as possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
And keep it brutal and harsh, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I also conceptualize you still want people to walk away with a totality of a story being told, especially if it's a movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I make movies. So if I think about it in the confines of a movie, then I don't. There's actually a set of films called French Extremity Movement where they do the most graphic version of violence
Mm-hmm.
possible,
Right.
and it makes it unbearable for me to watch certain segments of these films. There's one called Martyrs. There's another one called Inside, and there's another one which is a good movie. I actually fuck with this one, but it's called fuck is that joint? Anyway, I can't remember the name of this one, but it was by Alexander Aja,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a dope film too. High tension, high tention,
Attention.
high tension. These are all horror movies, but they went in like there's in Martyrs, bro. There's this one woman, she gets tied up, and there's these group of individuals who want to make it so that she's on the precipice of death because they feel like they get this visual into this other realm, and this one lady wants to like realize that it's actually real, so she always like takes. So they took these women, bro, and this dude is whooping this woman's bro. He is beating her brutally
Damn.
every day to like her lips become calloused and just blood like just it's just this intensity, and he just does it, and they just keep showing it, and then he feeds her this slop, and it's like it's intense. It fucked me up
Mm-hmm.
for like 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
And the point of the films were to push it to the point where if this really happened, most likely this is how this woman was really if she was really someone who would be chained, tied up, and abused, this is what it would really look like. There was no cuts, no slow motion for dramatic. It was just nigga. This nigga was just hit, bro. It was just brutal.
Jesus.
And I watched that shit, and ever since then, every time somebody tells me, yeah, one of my favorite movies is Martyrs, I'd be like, nigga, call somebody for this. And I know a couple of directors.
Therapy.
There's a couple of people. Somebody recently, some famous person just said that his favorite movie is Martyrs. It's like this weird famous person. I can't remember who it was. I was watching an interview with him. He's like, his favorite movie is Martyrs and shit. And I was just like, whoa. Okay, I know your taste in movies now, nigga, because that shit is crazy, bro. But
That reminds
yeah,
me
so
of
Okay.
realism in art,
Mhm.
there's a degree to which you lose, because if your art, you have to put, if art is to move somebody in a specific way, if you're making a horror movie, you got to give them horrible moments, but you also have to, I don't know, man, because it's like you can't just send people home fucked up. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
I mean,
Because I think of like the Saw series and how it was you know, coined the term torture porn. You know, but
yeah,
like I feel that didn't fuck us up, even though we literally saw a dude have his limbs rotated around. You know, like it graphic things,
horribly graphic.
but Martyrs,
Never seen any of Saw.
Saw is yeah. The first one is solid. I love the first one, but Martyrs sounds like it's too close to home. It's too personal.
No, it still has that abstract horror movie idea,
Okay.
but it's just like the point of the extremity movement was it's called extremity, meaning we're taking this to the extreme.
Yeah.
We're going to show you every hit. Like, for instance, think of Saw. It's like, yeah, you may see the skin stretching when he's got like the hooks in it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see clips of that and you'll hear the screams, but they're going to be cutting quick. They're going to be adding music. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do a certain level of things to carry it through as a moment in a movie.
Mm-hmm.
The extremity movement was just so that it removed that aspect of a movie and just put the realism in it.
Mm-hmm.
And what it does is it fucks with you because you're like, I know I'm watching a movie, but this right here, bro, is crazy.
Yeah.
And you can't escape even though you're watching a movie, you're still seeing a woman get hit
Mm-hmm.
in the most brutal manner. And not even a woman, just a human being, bro. At that point, you're seeing just human beings just get abused physically. And it's just like, and that was the purpose of the films. The purpose of the films was to make you walk away like just feeling, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's ever a moment where you're in a process of creating and you yourself are churning in your guts, you know what I'm saying? Like you yourself are creating something that's just, whoa. That I think at that point, I don't know, I think your natural human instinct would just tell you to reel it
Slam
back.
Breaks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I said what I said earlier about like, you know, if you're gonna do that, you gotta show the most gruesome. Yeah, I said that. I still stand by that, knowing damn well that I would not even watch that shit if they did make it like that gruesome or horrible.
Not at all.
You know,
I'm not going to see that shit.
I but
Yeah.
still think it should be made
Mm-hmm.
for whoever can stomach it.
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. If it ain't a brother making this shit, I know I don't fuck with it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If it ain't a
Like,
Spike Lee joint.
the only way I get behind this is if a brother doing it. Because then I could be like, yeah, go ahead and do what you think is going to help, bro. But I don't know.
Hey, that's what I'm really excited for. Lovecraft Country with Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele and J.J. Abrams, actually.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. But it takes place in Jim Crow South. I want to say they're in Georgia, but Jim Crow South. But they also have to deal with like elder god monsters at nighttime too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
As long as I'm only watching some shit like that if it got Jordan Peele's name on it. Like
Yeah.
at this point.
Like I'm one of the people who actually didn't mind the idea behind Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
No, I thought
That was actually made, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was dope.
Like, only thing, this nigga caught a horse and started riding it. That shit was crazy. Like, that's the part where I was like, whoa, okay. But other than that, I didn't mind the idea, okay, if you're thinking of, we just have an indispensable food source that nobody cares about what happens to them, slaves. And also, you're eating the most nutrient-rich humans in the game. So, it just made sense that vampires would be white people killing and sucking our blood, and the house niggas would be ones that they turn into servants. Like, go ahead, get your pen game on with that. I'm not tripping. Like, that's a good, like, that's a reasonable stretch into reality. Like, for instance, with crackers, if it's not in reality, because to me, if you're going to do it, I would just name the movie Niggas.
Yeah, don't try to make that word seem as if there's some horrible history behind.
You know?
Yeah.
Because now it's like now you're altering. You're trying to alter. Because now people are gonna take this movie like, see, we suffered too, and that's and we know that's what they're gonna do with it, bro. Like let's
some kid born in 2000 is gonna see that movie in 2020 and be like,
NBA YoungBoy is your favorite artist. I need you to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Don't talk to me. No. And that's all these kids.
Boy.
I mean, look, bro, but they unfortunately are the future niggas. So, we need to accept the fact that a healthy portion of them will take this and run with it. Yeah. Our ancestors, see, you got to look up indentured servitude. We suffered too initially when we got here on the shores, and then it was determined because a black man decided to run from his contract. He was stealing. That was the court case that decided. Because, you know, basically, slavery was decided in a court case.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So that's like, and that's ironic that it's like, it's a court case, nigga.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, if you put not guilty next to Darren Chauvin's name, I don't think you want to see the country, huh?
Nah.
You know, so there's going to be a court case that decides the future. We be 100%.
But speaking of the kids, though, TikTok is stealing all of their data.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you guys don't have TikTok.
I do, but I don't.
I have it on my phone, but which means they have access to my phone.
Yes.
I don't use the app, but I'm well aware of the potential of them doing some peeking into what I'm doing on that joint.
I got it on my burner phone, so I'm not really.
Like I said, got a burner.
Like I said, all they're gonna see is my browser history and some porn.
Well, in my mind, I'm like, if China got if America got my info, I'm gonna give China my info too. I'm gonna give China my shit too. And this is why. Because if you can both manipulate niggas and shit, I'm gonna see who's the best at it. Y'all both everybody have my data. Every superpower in the world, just take my data and keep sending me all these ads for shit to buy. I don't know what, nigga, what is the end game? Because we could talk about the end game, but I don't even know if it's like, I don't even know if the people who do this shit know what they really want to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if it's just, or is humanity just this? Because we've all seen the movies about what the future looks like when everybody's wired in and all fucking people, Matrix shit. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy shit. And it's like everything just seems to be progressing that way as like a natural course of us having these fucking phones in our hand. So it's like, I don't know at this point. Like, I don't know what to be wary of to the scale where I'm like, okay, they have all my data over here. I'm just with Andrew Yang. I want to get paid for y'all having my data. Like, if y'all taking the shit, I should be able to choose to turn it on and off, and you should pay me if I turn it on. Mm-hmm. Like, because you use it for something that is monetarily helps you gain things. So, yeah, if you're earning money from something that I do as a byproduct of using, even if it's something you create, I'm gonna need that cut, bro.
Yeah, I really don't know what the end game is, other than just like blackmail and sell you shit. Because at some point, all that information just becomes very overwhelming. Like, just like all the information we got now.
But I think we're really to the, like, for instance, bro, this August Alsina shit. Nobody really give a fuck, bro. Like, what could come out about somebody right now besides some astronomical shit about huge people? And it would have to be like literally criminal for somebody to not be like, oh, just let them be who they want to be.
Will Smith knew Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. It seemed like everybody knew Jeffrey.
He wasn't on the island, though. Yeah, anybody.
Like,
well, was he on the island? No.
Like, that's when you tell me like the last scene from this one movie was shot on Jeffrey Epstein's island, and Will Smith is the one who put production there. That's when I'm gonna be like, okay, something's going on. Yeah. But just knowing this nigga, like, yeah, Epstein seemed to want to be the dude who knew everybody. So, like I'm saying, knowing Jeffrey Epstein doesn't mean you was fucking with Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Was you on that island?
Yeah, there's a portion of people who can add that conspiratorial nature to it because, let's be real, it's funny to speculate that rich people are just doing evil shit.
Always.
It is, man. Like, dude, I want to be in a room when George Soros and Bill Gates link up. Because these motherfuckers is logging everything.
Like, yeah, what did they talk about first?
Well, you didn't know George Soros is leading the Black Lives Matter movement.
This is true.
Oh shit!
I
Wait,
saw it on
I
Fox.
thought he was trying to erase all the Israelis.
Oh, that's his plan B.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm late.
How dare you try to condense the great Soros to one plan for world domination?
to one genocide.
It's like him. It's like Bill Gates and George Soros is pinky in the brain, nigga.
Right.
Yo, we gonna take over the world.
Are you trying to say that Bill Gates is the brain?
Bro, I don't know who's the who at this. I guess we can say Bill Gates is the brain because George don't be talking. We don't know what George look like. You know what I'm saying? We got some pictures out there. I just don't like how, like, if you telling me he running Black Lives Matter and he has an alternative motive in doing so, you have to be able to detail what that is to me.
Please, like,
I need to know. Because if you're so far as to go and to just say, yo, it has ill intent behind it, even if he is financially supporting it, he has ill intent behind that, then I need to conceptually grasp what it means to be saying Black Lives Matter and paying people to spread it. Like, is this what Terry Crews is scared of George Soros? Is that what's going on? Terry Crews is like, yo, I think I see George's evil plan. Black people coming together and getting better as a people. George, how could you? Like, I don't know, bro. I get it. He's a millionaire and he's donating shit or he's running shit. Like, a lot of people own shit, bro. Why is that supposed to scare me? Somebody owns this water company, nigga. Am I supposed to believe that this water was designed to be drunk during this podcast?
See, before you even bought it, you were programmed to buy it.
Exactly.
Yes, because they have a partnership with Deer Park.
The funny thing is,
been putting nanobots in their water. And how long have you been drinking Deer Park? That's why I only drink Aquafina.
And that's why they need the 5G towers.
See, I knew you was a real one. You a real one, Joel.
Look, I'm just over here, man. You know, learning about the world. Look, I'm like I told people before. Only thing I need to believe a conspiracy theory is that somebody got a nice check at the end of it. Whatever thing you say happened was bad, or that this was this. All I got to do is see, did somebody get rich? Ideally, did a white man get rich off of this? Yes. Then I can believe it. I can believe he killed as many people as he needed to kill. They sacrificed as many lives as they need to sacrifice. Do we forget how the country was built?
Sometimes.
I don't like. To me, it's not gonna be shocking to me if you tell me, we wanted to kill a couple people here so we could do this, and we killed some people over there so y'all could do that, and we wanted that's not hard for me to believe. Like, I think I don't know what is the how much your mind goes to thinking about people who are in poorer conditions than you.
Not very much, to be honest.
Yeah. Now imagine that that's just most people are financially poorer than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't like, so it's like, yeah, I get it. There's a cold, callous streak of human beings who just can't relate. And they're going to do whatever they want to do. They're going to start vaccine implementation in Africa for some reason.
Has the lowest number of COVID cases on the planet.
Yeah.
But
let's start the vaccine over there.
Yeah, right. Man. And not here. Number one. Number one COVID.
Number one place is fucking up. Did you see the graph of us compared to the other countries, bro?
Bro, we ain't shit, dog.
God.
We
Like
really ain't shit.
it was going up and then it started coming down and then that shit went right.
It's
So we
incredible
were
to me.
doing it. We were literally in the middle of getting better, and we said, you know what? I can go
Fuck
for the
it.
worst fucking thing from me right now. Whatever's gonna fuck on my life, I want to do it.
100%. And I know what it was. Niggas said this sentence too many days in a row. It's a nice day outside.
Yeah.
Right? I said that.
Because remember we was all in the crib. We were always in the crib for a while, right?
Looking at
But
the
then
sunshine.
the weather broke on niggas for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
and it kept breaking.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, you got about 7 days off in a row. You was like, it's a nice day outside, and niggas just left the house because they track the COVID outbreaks back to parties, not protests.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
And you know what? That makes a lot of sense. On Memorial Day, one of my neighbors had big ass party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You bugging.
I believe it. I think it's just, and it's sweeping through rural America right now, and I think it's going to do its thing because it's going to be warm. It's going to be getting cold again before we know it.
Yeah.
And then it's going, you know, in China apparently in the kitchen working on the next swine flu. So
look, hey, make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you change your sheets
Yeah.
regularly. Make sure you clean surfaces that you touch often.
yeah, because if it get over here, y'all gonna turn into China for real.
China.
I'm gonna happily join in the fray.
I kind of think that this is Trump's plan going into it because I saw really hopeful report that if his numbers don't increase, he's going to drop out of the race, right? But knowing him, he's not going to drop out just because the numbers are wrong. He's going to think that his base is there just like last time, and you know they're going to turn out for him. But I can see him saying that I don't want to deal with this shit again, so y'all deal with it. I can definitely see him saying that shit.
Only thing is, Eduardo.
No, I was just gonna say I keep hearing this debate as like, is he more likely to drop out because he's doing bad, or just like stay in and just take the L and then just start bitching about it, like when he actually loses? We all think he's more likely to do, like knowing who this nigga is.
Nah, he's.
You think he'll just stay in and just take the L and be like, yo, I was robbed, nigga, or just be like,
I honestly, it's gonna depend on the Senate because I don't think the House is gonna turn over, but if the Senate does, then I can see him saying, you know what, this presidency isn't for me. I concede.
I think he's just gonna steal the election.
Yeah.
very possible.
I got all the keys. I got all the federal judges.
Yeah.
I done put over 200 in place. If it's going to go down to municipal courts, that this voting booth was this and that, and this is going to get worked out in district federal courts all over the country, I got my boys in place.
Actually, that is very likely because this nigga's been bitching about like mail-in ballots because he knows damn well like if you could do that for whatever reason, like most people just gonna vote Democrat anyway because why the fuck not? So and you got niggas closing like hella polling stations too. So yeah, I can see him still in the election.
Yeah, because
he's already putting excuses out there.
Exactly, because Georgia and Florida stole their own elections, and he helped them do it, and they just about to pay him back on that. So he got Georgia and Florida locked in because he about to steal them joints. And then probably gonna steal Ohio too.
Damn, Ohio.
Yeah, I mean,
LeBron
like I said, man.
Nah,
he has a more than a vote campaign right now where he has this idea they should use arenas as polling stations. You can have as many voting booths you need in there and distance as far apart as you need.
Exactly.
And service a ton of people.
You have what's the like max capacity of the Cavaliers stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I get it. And he's like, and it just becomes this place people can go to vote en masse. You still have, other places you can vote, but this should just be a giant, huge spot.
Absolutely.
And I agree. So that way you can just get people bused to one location. Uber's going to one spot. Boom,
No,
boom,
you
boom,
can
boom, boom, boom,
drive
boom.
there. Like, there's plenty of parking.
Yeah. But you know how Uber and them do like the free polling stuff on days and
Oh,
stuff?
true. Yes.
They've done that the last couple of years, so I could think they're going to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man, because I really just don't. Because if he steps down, he's going to jail.
Yeah.
Nigga got warrants.
I don't know. He ain't going to jail. He
Said he got warrants.
He got warrants.
He going out of the country.
He got warrants out the country. Iran want this nigga, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he gonna go to a country that's gonna fuck with him.
And he could get put up on international war crimes to the UN Council.
Not gonna happen.
For what?
If they ain't do it to what's his name, ain't gonna do it to this nigga.
If they ain't do it
because I don't know, man. Like, for instance,
Truman, Bush.
To me, but this is the thing. We always forget that he is literally an impeached sitting president. Right. One branch or one I guess you could say section of a branch of our government has already annexed him. And his actual campaign was wrapped in criminal activity. Most of the people from that campaign went to jail and are now getting pardoned by him, conveniently enough. But I'm just saying, like, everything about this man's entire tenure there has been criminal. He never divested from his companies. Like, he's been breaking the law every day he's been in there. Sure. So if anybody wants to say he did this or that, they can say it. Like, he hasn't been paying for he hasn't been refunding the places he has rallies. He doesn't pay the police for security. He's been going through basically with these large bills everywhere he has a rally. He doesn't pay.
Police are doing it off.
Yeah, but he's been doing that for like literally decades, like in New York. Like, so I just don't know what's gonna change now. There's legit painters he owes from like the 80s that are just not gonna see it that time.
Yeah, like
he's out here moving.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe his white privilege is this bulletproof. I stopped doubting it a long time ago. I believe that white man could do anything he set his heart and mind to.
The little cracker that could.
The little cracker that could.
And did.
That's my version of crackers. Right. That damn White House, a reality TV show. We call that shit crackers.
Hey, look. 5 kids, 3 baby mamas, 1 president. White House coming
1 porn star.
This fall to Fox.
Exactly, man. And the logo and the production company at the end would just have that Chappelle laugh where he's like, "This racism is killing me." I'm rich, bitch.
Yo, God, he is one ghetto ass president, man.
Bro, the realest nigger you'll ever see.
Oh my God.
Facts.
Yeah. I didn't realize nobody's doing better than Trump, dog.
True. Really? Yeah, that reality TV skit, that shit.
Stressing, like he's stress free right now. He don't care.
He's stressing, but it's like he's still good. I'm just like, man, if they ain't catch you now on like some Jeffrey Epstein shit, like this nigga not gonna kill him.
They did.
He's the one who killed Jeffrey Epstein.
They did, but that's because his homies. But that's because his homies got him killed. It's like, we can't let you.
I just like how we know this nigga did all this shit.
Right.
And most people know he did all this shit, but we still gotta be like, well, you know.
No, like you have been funding these companies. You have been paying people off. You have been breaking the law every which way. You killed a man, all right? And on top of that, you try to get a U.S. Soldiers killed. Like, you only let. Anyways.
I just don't see him getting his comeuppance while he's alive. I just really don't.
I'm with you, bro. Yeah. I'm willing to believe this white man will never ever suffer the consequences of his actions.
Maybe he gets Lou Gehrig's disease.
Don't even matter, bro. Man lived like 8 decades. Like,
I mean, like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, Teflon Don, this motherfucker is just keeping it pushing.
He's thorough.
I said he can't quit.
Too legit.
He cannot quit. Man. He gonna ride this shit His nigga's whole life has been what happens, Jen.
It is what it is.
This nigga's approached every day of his life shrouded in money and white privilege. Never once has it crossed his mind, oh man, it could be really going bad for me right now. Like,
because niggas die every day, B.
Niggas die
every day.
Every day, nigga.
That might be the title of this episode.
True, that might be his campaign slogan for 2020, eh?
Yeah.
You really gonna vote for Joe? Niggas die every day, B.
Niggas die every day, B. Like, for real, like. Oh, man. Niggas die every day.
That's funny. Man. This racism is killing me inside.
It's killing me inside, nigga.
Oh, shoot. But,
and man, look, on some funny shit. Y'all see Academics and Freddie Gibbs going at it on Twitter?
They were talking about something.
I followed that dude like so long ago.
Who, Act?
No, I don't follow Act. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I did unfollow.
I still got him on IG.
No, I legit I don't want anything to do with that nigga. So.
Oh, man.
Academics?
Yeah, I just stopped fucking with him like a while ago.
Yeah. I don't really pay attention to any of his content, but I still definitely scroll past just anything he posts every now and then. I still see it's a bunch of bullshit. Just,
of course.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of sad.
But I mean, man's just bought a mansion for his mom's off that bullshit. So I ain't mad at the hustle. I just don't want no part in it.
I'm a little mad at the hustle. I'm a little mad at the hustle, but I can respect it. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just to the space where I'm just like, niggas is getting paid to do certain shit, and I'm just like, you know what you're getting paid to do. Like,
yeah.
He's like basically 6ix9ine's PR right now. Like,
yeah, that's why I'm just done with it, bro.
Yeah.
That's one unfollow that I never look back from. I hit that joint in like 2017, 2018, and I was like, I forgot this dude was still alive. Keep it real with you.
Now you forgot he was alive. Damn.
I haven't been that interested since Everyday Struggle lost Joe Budden.
Hey, fast.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
I don't even mess with
a lot of money though, so
kudos, bro. I'm not mad at that. I mean, he ain't raping and killing people out here, but
get your money, black man.
Get your money, black man. Hey. But I don't even watch that other show that Joe Budden's on with Remy Ma.
State of the Culture. I like it.
Like the setup.
I used to, but I don't know.
I'm with you. The setup is he was talking about bringing a live audience in.
Yeah, if there was a live audience, I think it would be a little better. But right now, it's too. It's not full. Not that it's too quiet, but like it's not full. Like the glass isn't full.
It's interesting. Like they're missing something. An activity.
Yeah.
Because when you're just sitting there talking, it feels empty.
Yes.
Like you need the hot wings from Hot Ones. Mm-hmm. You need the drinks from Drink Champs.
You need the table from
Red Table Talk. Oh.
Yeah. They know 100%. It's because even to sit at a table feels better when you're seeing a conversation. Mm-hmm. If it's at a table.
Honestly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Honestly, bro, I feel like from the episodes I did watch, because again, I used to watch it just because of Joe. I feel like Joe is just like he's just too calm now. Like we remember them early episodes, Everyday Struggle, where you got Joe who's been in the game for like 10 plus years, and his basement dweller Academics, always clashing. And at some point, Joe would just end up yelling in this dude's face, and it was entertaining, bro. Like,
no, I love Everyday Struggle. They were like oil and water, yeah. I love Everyday Struggle because of that juxtaposition between those two niggas. Like Joe really was like, "Act, what the fuck are you?"
Yo, he would be yelling in people's faces, bro.
And Act was just like, "Yo, Joe, it's not that serious."
Yeah,
nothing's that serious to Act. That's why I don't like young niggas like him. Nothing's that serious. I be like, nigga, stop. Like, you ever been in the store and there's like a young dude doing shit behind the counter, like you at Subway or some shit, and he smiling like that. I know I'm fucking up, but haha smile type of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. That shit pisses me off the most. Where I'm just like, yo, nigga, like, son, you fucking up right now. Don't be smiling, bro.
Like care about something.
I get it. It's a defense mechanism. They just like shrouding themselves in the smile, but it's like,
Facts.
I don't know. That joint just acts like that. Act is just, he don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make funny videos about niggas dying in the hood. Like, it's like the level of just don't give a fuck in that dude's brain scares the shit out of me. And it scared Joe. And you would see Joe's fear every fucking day talking to this young nigga who clearly has a following. Like, Joe just couldn't. Every day was like Joe reminding himself that academics is somebody.
To chat room niggas.
And I love seeing it. Like, it was the most palpable television to watch, nigga. I didn't miss an episode of Everyday Struggle when that shit was on with them two niggas. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see that oil and water. Like, I don't see that mix on State of the Culture.
State of the Culture is more sophisticated.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't need that.
No, with the culture doesn't resonate with the culture. Even though they're talking about it, like Remy brings that hood perspective. She does.
But
and so does Jinx to a degree.
But they're both able to put their viewpoints under and have it understood.
Yeah, and Emily K. Williams, she was a nice flip because Scotty. I love Scotty
like
Beam.
Scotty.
I
like
praise
Scotty.
the goddess queen, Scotty B.
Right.
But she would get very emotional on the show
and personal almost.
She would take their antagonism to her position as a personal affront to her. She would take it personal, which is the beauty of a black woman. They take it all personal. You know, I like that one joint, All Moms Are Called, when he called for his mother for George Floyd. Like, that shit just hits. You know, it just hits, right? Because you get it. You know, it's just been a person who's called for their mom for multitude of reasons throughout the years, you know? And so I think that was there, but Scotty would get, Joe would say something and Scotty would be like, how could you?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it's not good for a flow to exist between four people who need to get they shit off in like an hour and some change. You know, you're covering very deep content and Joe just doesn't look good with Joe yelling at Scotty like he would act.
No. Right.
No,
I get that.
You know, because honestly, Scotty represents the other side of that coin to me of act, where act don't give a fuck about nothing, and Scotty presented everything to a tough degree, like kind of like on some like it's kind of what Cole was talking about. Honestly, when he was in the Snow and the Bluff, just I understand we need to know, but yo, you gotta. Everybody isn't fully aware cognizantly of all these concepts that you bring to the table about where society needs to be free for everyone, regardless of anything that they want to be. You know, everyone, a lot of things constrain politics, religion. A lot of things carry weight to a lot of the way people can't see the full picture of what the freedom you're talking about, you know? And I understand that. So Scotty, she couldn't bring them to her side to care because she was so emotional in her approach to trying to make them care. Where it's just like at some point, like you just sitting on the couch sobbing. We all black. Like you sit on the couch sobbing is only gonna move me but so much. Like toying like things hurt my heart. I understand you're a black woman too, but it's like I said, in that Joe couldn't go in because it's just not going to look good.
Yeah, right.
But he really kind of wanted to combat because he hates that shit too, being too sensitive about all the shit in the world.
Yes,
you know. So, and I think there's a time and a place where you gotta choose to focus in on something. And like we're learning how to have a conversation. I'm very interested to see what it'll be like when we flow back in person. I was talking about that before you got on, Lou. I'm thinking about going back in person like mid-July.
Why you look off to the side like, wait, no, not the head scratch. No.
Not the head scratch. I got danger.
Yeah, but you was like, I mean, like, no.
I thought you'd be the first one to be like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Nah, mostly just because, like, I'm just lazy and I kind of like this format.
Yeah, man. That's why I said shit is real out here in these streets, yeah.
Oh, absolutely, man.
No, I get it.
You know, we all going through shit, August. I'm not disrespecting. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm like, yo, how terrible is that? A nigga that literally just said, "Hey, my immune system shut down. I had these deaths in my family, but you know what? I'm still here." We all going through some shit.
I honestly have
All
the
lives.
immune.
All lives matter to August.
I have an immunodeficiency disorder, so I can relate to that degree.
Hey, yes, you can.
So that I get. That's not fun for anyone.
No,
but yeah, I don't know how. Like, I don't want to get back into this, but I think
we're not.
A larger. Fuck it. Let's go on to the next thing.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, bro. I'm just sitting here like, bro, you didn't think she was gonna leave Will, did you?
Right? Yo.
That's really the question. I want Angela Yee to be like, you didn't think she was gonna leave Will Smith, did you, nigga? Like,
what did you think was gonna happen? Like, they got kids. Like,
nigga, they got an empire, nigga. What you mean kids? Nigga, they got shit.
Right.
Got brand deals right now.
Like, I don't understand it. You gonna be 2021 and then thinking that this old joint that you done snatched up because you think you hot shit, and then when she go back to her husband, you're like, oh, you heartbroken. What else is she gonna do?
Cry me a river.
That's the same as that side chick. That's the same as that secretary side chick that's like, nah, he said he's gonna leave. He's gonna leave for one day. We're gonna be together. August is acting like a secretary right now, bro.
Is it because Jada?
And he breaking NDAs, bro. He breaking NDAs.
Yeah,
I know he is.
And that's really at the core of this is, did you really think she was gonna leave Will Smith?
The Fresh Prince.
I'm mad at you, August. Because it's the same reason I'm mad at Rob Kardashian. You knew what it was.
Thanks.
We all saw what it was and told you what it was. So I've been losing opportunities because of this. No, motherfucker. You stopped talking to people because they told you what was going to happen. When this joint came to an end, you was like, nah, she loves me. And you was doing all this extra shit.
She loves me.
Now when the joint ended, like they told you it was going to end, you don't want to call nobody talking about, I'm missing out. They ostracized me. No, nigga. I know I was really happening. We all know that one nigga that got into some relationship shit that he shouldn't have been in. And he over here acting like the world was coming down to him. No, nigga. You ostracized yourself from the world.
Yes.
Who was trying to tell you what was going to happen in this bullshit.
Niggas need to listen.
And now you're afraid to go back and be like, y'all was right.
Hey, just say my name, son. Just at me next time, bro.
Exactly.
Like, just at me next time, Joe. I don't know why you sneak this in me.
He's like, Will gave me his...
So you going through it like that?
But he's like, you know what, dog, and it's so funny. He's like, Will gave me his blessing, right? I'm like, bro, no. Most likely, he saw you in the kitchen one time, said what's up to you. And you took that as him giving you his blessing. Like, you know how niggas think, bro.
Like, I'm about to put the wildest meme I've seen all day, son.
Like, I'm just saying, like, but it's like, you know, his brain, he was just like, well, he get mad, I'm here. Like, so that means it's a blessing. But he really expect me to believe he sat down with Will and talked about Jada's poom poom. And, yo, you go ahead, keep tapping that young man. You do what you do. And keep your head up. Come on,
that group chat, son. This is exactly how Will Smith was acting when he caught him in the kitchen.
Hey, wait, is it that one gift that I think...
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, no, it's not this one.
Nah, I shared the one joke from earlier. It's like, hey, Mr. Smith, I here to pick up your wife.
Bruh.
Hold on, what group chat are y'all using? IG?
Instagram.
The TWEOM joint. Yeah, IG. I seen that joint. I was like, nah, y'all way out of pocket for this, son. I'm logging off on everything.
Hey, I'm not going to watch Cracker. Fuck that shit. August and Tupac's hologram double teaming Jay.
Yeah, I was done with the internet.
This is funny.
Listen.
What other celebrities?
The internet is not to heal your soul at all.
Not. Absolutely not.
It eats away at your existence.
The internet's like stepping into a Wayne's family reunion.
A
Like,
roast
you
fest.
get it roasted. That's it.
Yeah. Now Charlamagne said it best. He was like, he said, going through YouTube comments is self-mutilation. He's like, if you Will Smith being on Instagram or Twitter right now, it's just why? Why would you be there? Unless you really like, if you really laughing at the joints, like, yeah, like.
And no,
I know he laughing right now.
Oh, you're like Jada, come here. This is a funny one.
Oh yes. I just picture like August and Jada out on a date, going to see Will Smith's new movie.
Jada go and pick him up. Hey, you trying to go see my husband new movie? Sure.
I thought we were seeing Girls Trip again.
Oh, son,
No,
August
we're staying at
is
your
like,
place. We watching Bright. All right.
oh man, she gonna be like, no. He be like, no, I want to see this other movie. She's gonna be like, fine. He's gonna be like, and they're gonna come out the movie. She's gonna be like, I'm glad we saw this. But he gonna be like, yeah. She's gonna be like, you know, Will produced this one though, right?
He was in the background in that one scene, matter of
How you gonna
fact.
be throwing shade at your side dude with your husband?
What did he think it was gonna be, bro?
That is so funny.
It's Will Smith's time.
Hey, look,
Hey.
you know
Fresh
what?
Prince, dog.
When you in love and you got something you didn't think you were gonna get,
Man, get out of here.
sometimes your mind just wanders. It goes into the strangest places.
Yeah, that's too strange.
Yeah, bro. Will Smith is the man Terry Crews wishes he was.
Oh my god.
That's what they got on him, son.
Yeah, man. Because if you look at it, man, the trajectory is about the same. Will start popping,
actually.
becoming that man you go to for the gospel of your life. He's giving you life gems, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Terry kind of started going into the Me Too thing around the same time. I realized what happened. He just really thought people wanted what they want from Will, which is them gems. This is Terry Crews' gems.
This is just, nah, them's rubies, son. Them
They're not even rubies. They rocks. They rocks. He's throwing rocks at us. Okay, have it. Take it, brother. No, we don't want them.
It's rocks. But it's rocks he found while he thought he was mining for gold.
Right.
There's gold in them there. He
giving us pyrite.
And on the other side is black supremacy. It's gold in them there hills. And on the other side is black supremacy.
I was digging for gold, and all I found was black supremacy.
Black supremacy.
Can we make a movie called Black Supremacy starring Terry Crews?
It's already out there.
It's called crack.
Terry Crews is producing that joint too.
Is this his way of trying to clean up? He's producing crackers to show, no, I'm really with the movement, y'all.
Oh, bro. No, he's making that to make sure we don't turn it. So that which we...
Is this what you want to do to them?
This is a warning to Black America. Don't y'all do to these white folks what they done to us.
All right. And he in whiteface in the movie. Terry Crews played a slave master.
Terry Crews in whiteface. Oh, ooh, bro, we is roasting this.
Hey, you do dumb shit, you win dumb awards.
Hey, look.
Yo.
Oh shit, bro! I'm about to pass out.
He was someone to actually look up to. It's like, damn, man.
He fell for his own mojo. 3 people. Hey, go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna say I want to know who really like listening to Terry Crews. Like, yeah. Black supremacy is bad.
Yeah, nobody's doing that.
Even the whites were like, wait, Terry.
No, yeah. But in Terry's mind, He thinks they're doing that. Yo, where's Terry? Where is Ja? Like,
Where is Ja?
where is
Ja
Terry?
will think?
You understand?
Like this.
Terry waking up from like cold sweats. He can't sleep at night. He just wakes up.
Out the bed.
Yo.
Popping up. Black supremacy. I just saw the BET Awards. There were no white people there. Black supremacy is on the rise.
Oh yeah, BT Awards did happen.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that.
I actually watched it because I wasn't even home.
No,
I didn't watch it, but I
it's too weird.
Clips. It looked cool though.
I mean, Amanda Seales was hosting. I seen some of the things, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just weird to not have audiences and a lot of these things right now that people are doing.
Yeah.
I love audiences, man.
Oh yeah, no, audiences. There's energy behind an audience.
Facts.
Yeah.
Is the NBA really coming back? Because I am confusion.
Yeah, that's gonna be energy.
But there ain't gonna be no crowds though. I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. I think that's gonna be weird to me too.
Yeah.
Just watching these niggas ball in an empty gym, like
that's like being at the playground, son.
You know who gonna love it though? The refs, because they don't gotta worry about nobody booing a call, nigga. Them niggas is gonna be chilling.
That is true. You suck, and your mother's terrible. Like, I get paid $54,000 a year.
If they do that, I don't got no benefits.
Right.
I want if they gonna do that, I want them to like mic up all the players so I can hear them talking shit, like real live shit.
Oh, nigga, that's honestly gonna have to be on the uncut version. Them niggas be cussing.
That's gonna be NBA All Access.
ESPN Plus. Like if they have the edited games, like, you know, just commentators, you know, reporting or whatnot, and then they have the live feed on ESPN Plus unedited. Oh man, that'd be it's like a pickup session right there.
I fuck with that, man.
Yeah, because like, bro, every cutaway to like the coach talking to his players can't just be him like, we need more defense. Oh, okay, yeah. We gotta protect the ball. Like every time.
And you know how dumb it's gonna, you know how dumb it's gonna look when one of these niggas hit like a shot and do the pose or some shit, like when they be going for the crowd.
This shit miss.
You know, there's 3 shit they do where it's like this. That shit's just gonna look dumb, nigga. Like,
right?
Nah, you say that, and then Klay Thompson about to drain like 7 threes. He gonna do that. He be like, nah, that shit was kind of sweet though.
Yeah. He gonna say
they're not in it though.
Oh, Golden State not in it?
Them niggas was sorry as shit.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get a little 5-minute joint in.
Word.
You talking about?
You said like a 5-minute break?
Wait, I just gotta hit the bathroom real quick.
Word. Yeah.
But yeah, we gotta do a question of the week, and or we all want to keep it with the scandal drink.
Didn't we kind of do question of the week? That dumb shit Walt asks.
Yeah. Try to get niggas 7 up with this joint.
Nobody want to cop to shit.
Shoot, man.
Bro, come on. You need to let me know about your cocaine charge now.
Huh?
Like, I mean, I don't think it would be drugs. Hold on. Nah, give me 5 minutes, though.
Drugs for me. All right, yeah.
5 minutes.
What's good with you, W?
Hey, man, look, I'm chilling. Actually, there's a video I saw on Twitter, you know, some black lady being harassed. But when I was watching the whole video, though, I noticed somebody's comment said, it was under the lawyer's Instagram. They said, hey, I need representation. The Trader Joe's in Washington, D.C. off of Florida Avenue is racist. And I'm like, wait, that's the one I work at.
I was supposed to clock in 5 minutes.
So now I'm like, what's the best way to hit this random person up and like try to see what's going on with her situation? Because
I ain't trying to be out of jail
or something. So
always. So the lady also worked at that same Trader Joe's?
She worked at that same Trader Joe's. She said that she's trying to get a lawyer for what do you call this? Like discriminatory firing or some shit. Yeah.
You know her?
No, I don't know. It was just literally by God, like a random comment, and they were that specific. And so
Damn.
I'm like, nah, there aren't that many Trader Joe's in DC either. So
True.
yeah,
This ain't a Walmart.
exactly. You know,
Shit, ain't even that many Walmarts in DC. But
facts.
damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh, that's interesting. But past that, man, it's been real smooth. I'm trying to stay by myself right now. Not trying to hit up any ladies.
Yeah, I kinda feel you. It's that shit get distracting. Wait, hold on. You mean to tell me you work at Trader Joe's and you live over there? Like by yourself? How much they paying at Trader Joe's?
Relax.
Cause now I'm about to fill out an application.
Honestly,
Nah, I'm good.
if Joe's probably gonna cut all this shit out, right? Yeah, he's gonna cut this shit out.
I told him cut this shit out.
They start at 16, but right now we're at 18.
Really? Like specifically because of COVID or what?
Specifically because of COVID.
Mm,
Yeah, and I'm like
I
18
respect it.
for a grocery store. And
Right.
on top of that, the benefits, they give us medical after 90 days. Like,
Benefits.
bruh, it's honestly a good setup that they got over there. And on top of that, the managers from what I've experienced, they don't really fuck with me. Like, I come in, I'm like, hey, what needs to be done? They tell me some shit. After I'm done, I just go looking for shit to do, and then they don't bother me. So I don't know what this lady talking about, but I need to hit her up though.
You're like, please don't fuck up. We got a good thing going here. I like my 18 an hour.
Son, like it's some of the easiest work I've ever done in my life.
So if you like stocking shelves? Well, I'm asking like I ain't where I used to work at Costco, bro. But that was work.
Oh yeah, nah, like it's basically it's a bunch of stocking and register, but they don't like they rotate you, so everybody does everything. So that's a nice little part. You don't get like too bored with shit.
So you really not gonna tell me who the mystery lady was that's been in the back of these episodes for like?
No, it's my friend. It's my friend. We're gonna call her P.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna call her P. Yeah, she cool people. I met her up here though. Yeah, she real good people. Yeah, speaking of which, you and your white bunny, your white bunny,
Whoa.
your snow buddies,
Whoa.
you see how I don't need to talk sometimes.
Right. You be saying some shit sometimes. I'm like, is Walt the feds? Is Walt 12?
Or am I 6'9"?
Right. Walt out here 6'9" and on the homies.
Man, nah, snitching on everybody. Nah,
Yo.
but how is dating?
It's exhausting, which is why I'm kind of just like falling back. Like I legit said like after me and my last girlfriend broke up like 8 months ago, like last October. I've really just decided I'm like I know specifically why we broke up, and I'm like I do not want to seriously date anybody again until I just feel like I'm in a better place. Creatively, just like in life, financially, you know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
So yeah, I mean, I've been on days. Of course, it's been 8 months. Of course, it's been a few years.
Niggas working.
Right, but nothing serious. There was one joint. She was kind of young though. She was like 21. That for a split second, I was starting to get those feelings of like, maybe I am ready to put my foot. And then she ghosted me after like the second date, and I was like, okay, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for that anyway. So yeah, man, it's exhausting to like date. Like I know she's like completely with a whole nother dude. I think he's actually like a celebrity in Ghana. Like she's dating like a legit like musician nigga. And I'm just like, I'm so over it. I'm like, yo, kudos to you, because I'm really just past it. Like I don't really care anymore. So
look, I mean,
my bad, gentlemen.
Nah, you good. But I mean, to each his own. At the end of the day, I mean, yeah.
Bro,
What y'all talking about?
I never I never get jealous because I'm just like I got my own shit to worry about. Like I'm over it. I've been over it.
Talking about our love lives.
Some bullshit.
That's you.
Yeah, man. Speaking of which, how is your love life going, Mr. Moss?
As usual. Destitute, nigga.
Destitute. That what you said?
Destitute and lonely, nigga.
Feel it. Same.
I'll be too picky, yo.
I don't be picky enough.
I have that.
Especially right now, doing the Rona. Shoot.
I'd ask what's up with that one joint, that one MILF that was hitting you in the emails. I think you told me already.
Oh, that joint dead in the water. I can't do it. She got this weird picture on her profile that I can't get past. It looking like one of them rich ass Bilderberg meeting joints, yeah?
Really?
They got like all these garbs and robes on and shit. And look, I just can't do it because she's like an older white woman. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's pretty much. I don't feel safe.
Nah, I feel she probably into some freaky shit like chaining nigga up while your husband whip you or something.
Any suggestion she brings out is going to terrify the fuck out of me.
She probably gonna say "fuck me" in front of my husband.
Terrifies the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
It's just a little cockle.
Could you do that?
Could I? Would I?
Nah.
I
thought about it too much.
It depends on how fine she is. I'm gonna just keep it 100, bro.
Nah, it's against my code.
She gotta be. She gotta be.
No wives.
She gotta be pretty. She gotta be.
But but him like watching though, bro.
She gotta be. You can't record it.
I'm not mad at the. I just don't like the. Because I think we talked about this before, or way back in the day. But I feel like there's also this power dynamic there.
Oh, for sure.
Where he's like, I'm making this happen.
Right.
And I don't know, it's just weird. I just find that weird, especially when it's got. I don't think the cuckold I understand in general, but when it's got to be specifically, you got to get a black man to fuck your white wife. That's just weird to me. Like, you know.
I thought of it from that perspective.
I get it.
Because
you sound a little low, Walt.
Oh, my bad. I was in front of my mic. All the perspectives that I've heard from were like the whole like black dominance, black is better from these white dudes, but I never thought of like, oh, the white man's like, I'm putting this together, I'm orchestrating this and looking.
Well, you know me, I'm always looking for the white man thinking he doing something. Yeah. So
basically,
like,
no, because
really
to me, even if it seems like the subservient thing to do, to me, there's still a component of it, especially like if you really want her to have a mixed baby that y'all raised.
That's a whole nother like extra step, bro. That's breeding.
But yeah, like I'm not. Why
that is the final step of couple
DNA to be raised by you?
I wouldn't do that.
No.
But I'll smash your wife in front of you.
If that's what you into.
This nigga.
Man, that's not what I do it.
You know what? It would have to be the baddest drink.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm talking next level shit, and her husband not even white.
You just can't record me, dog. I don't want no video.
Nah, he's got video out. Nah, ain't none of that, nigga.
No,
he got video, all this shit.
The camera is in every corner of the room. He
got
a tripod.
He got angles.
He got a thermal cameras, nigga, everything he want.
And that's gonna be the beginning.
Lighting.
It's gonna be the heat signature.
In fact, he not even in the room with y'all. This nigga just in another room on the mic. Now, pull her hair.
On some sauce.
Pull her hair harder. I want you to smack her. Smack her like she owes you money. Smack her. Smack her again.
Smack her like she owes you money.
Yeah.
Smack her again.
Smack her like she needs to get my ties ready in the morning. I don't know what that motherfucker does. Like, what does he do in those situations? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's hilarious.
I'm with Jada. If we doing this, you in that side of the house, nigga. I'm in this side of the house.
Right.
I don't need to see nothing.
The podcast Horrible Decisions.
I do know about them.
Yes, it's Wheezy and I forget the other girl's name. But she got like a little thing going on with her dude where when they're together, but when they're apart, they do whatever the fuck they want. And I think that's an optimal situation at that point.
Sound like what every nigga been doing since the amount of time.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna set if I ever get a chance to set it up.
About it, so.
See, that's where I would. That's why there's got to be a limit on, especially if you're in an open marriage. If I have an open marriage, then I'll be like, look, we just go raw with each other. Everybody else gets protection.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know,
I mean, of course, it's nice.
But I think there can be a consolation in that, the fact that we're the only ones who will go, raw. You know, I think there has to be some sort of extra layer or level to the sincerity behind that can mitigate the problem you might have with someone else fucking your wife.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think you should be able to be like, I just feel like you need that to have some sanctity as a part of that, just for our generation, because this is a new concept for us. We're the generation that's going to introduce all this extra shit, and it's going to be embedded in people's relationship and their dynamics. You're going to have two non-binary people who like to bring in lesbians and gay people every day and do whatever they want to do, but they raising the whole family completely healthy. Like, it's not going to be weird. It's not going to be a social soundbite. It's just going to be the normal abstract from what we consider normal now in the future. So I think that open marriage, that's a layup right now, nigga. That's like, I think most of us can talk the women that we would probably marry into that concept.
Kind of women I like.
See, and this is the thing. This is the thing, right? There is the type of woman you're attracted to, and then there's the type of woman you like.
Yes.
There's a difference.
There's a difference, but I'm not just going to marry some joint that I just like. To be honest, I was watching this Nick Cannon and T.I. snippet. I don't know if he was on T.I. show or T.I. was on Nick's, podcast joint or whatever. But yeah, Nick Cannon, like, Nick Cannon was just saying all the shit that T.I. felt or like wish he could say if he ain't been married to Tiny for like 20 years. He's just like, I just don't believe in marriage anymore. Like,
Nick doesn't believe in it anymore.
And I feel the same way, bro. I'm just like, I'm not gonna do no open marriage. And at this point, I just really don't. I doubt I will like legitimately ever get married. Like, keep it a buck. So,
I have a question of marriage in this. So,
what is the benefit of marriage now?
I think there's a spiritual benefit.
Okay.
Like, I do think there's a beautiful thing in two people choosing to continue to grow throughout life together.
Yeah.
Now, pause. Now, that, what you just said, I 100% believe that if both parties are, like, legitimately, like, really, like, wholeheartedly, like, yo, like, I'm for you and vice versa.
That's what I'm saying.
If I'm going to ever do it, I am 100% like not creeping on my woman.
Yeah, and to me, like I said, if I ever considered it, it would have to be a holistically complete mental, physical attraction established. Like, I can't marry something just because she turns me on.
Yeah, no.
You know, I can't. Although I do believe that in your significant other, there should be one feature of their body that you feel will be sexy forever.
Yeah.
That's a personal thing. Like, if she's got dope, sexy shoulders or sultry voice,
that collarbone,
or anything like that. Like, I'm really a sucker for a woman with like a sexy, sultry voice and some nice long legs.
What, some Anita Baker shit?
Yeah, the voice, yeah, I get it.
Naomi, the model.
Oh yes.
Are we talking black?
You know what? I am sorry, Miss Campbell. I said Naomi and who?
Yeah, but it's not like. I don't know, man. To me, it's just like, yeah. So I mean, you just got to have some level to the layer for your own mind to be like, okay, this is my wife, and this and that. I couldn't be a dude who's just, because these cuckold dudes, do they fuck too?
Yeah, but they really get the play from what I've read. Because remember, there was that phase.
From
where I
what
was
you've
like,
read.
really,
Say, nigga.
I was really
From
like
what-
looking into that shit.
I know. I remember this phase, nigga. But I thought you was about to be from
Joe know what I'm talking about.
nigga. Shit. Because from what I watched, there's some crazy
like,
shit.
Yeah, but
the joy really comes from like watching though, because after a while you just get tired of like, you know what I'm saying, like banging your wife for like X amount of years. You want to watch some other nigga do that shit.
you have.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Right?
I guess.
You do you, son.
I guess the only thing is I've never seen a woman doing it with her husband.
I was just about to bring this up.
It happens.
I know, but I've never seen it. And trust me, I've searched this category of porn before. I've never just seen it. I've never seen it where the dude's like, there's like a black woman who has her black husband out here fucking white women, and she's recording it.
That's never gonna happen.
Damn, that's a dope sketch. Like just to flip it, because I don't know. But fuck that white bitch like she coming to the cookout.
With some potato salad with raisins in it.
Baby, I'm gonna fuck this white girl to show up raisins and potato salad.
Why you sound like a slang?
She be like, "What's your name, white girl? Becky. What's your name, Becky?"
And the wife is just back there like, yeah, fuck the shit out that Karen.
I'm a Karen. I'm a Karen.
Hey, this is outtakes right here, bro.
This is the black supremacy Terry Crews warned us about. This is what Terry Crews is worried about. This is what Terry Crews is worried about, bro.
Gotta finish that movie, Crackers. The time is coming.
Terry Crews is worried about a world where we got black women instructing their white husbands to fuck the shit out of that Karen. Oh man, say,
bro, Terry, it's gonna be 2050. I tried to warn y'all, but nobody would listen.
Oh man, he gonna be like that Woodbridge peace sign, nigga. Just sit out there, hold that shit. Be wary of black supremacy, nigga.
Yo, bro.
Woo, people walk up to, what do you mean black supremacy? I see y'all. You see your niggas hanging together.
I see you hanging together.
He the demand peace, nigga.
You niggas hanging together is what I'm talking about. Y'all need to break this up with a couple white friends.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Oh shit, sir. Let me stop.
Wild Terry Crews giving up everything to protest black supremacy.
Gonna be the only one out there with a son. He really is the demand piece, dude.
Oh man, sir.
Stop black supremacy. Stop cop shit.
Stop cop shit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man. Oh, all this cooning is killing me inside.
Can none of this make it to the podcast?
Bruh, I can definitely. Have you hugged a white person today?
Oh man. Have you?
3 cents a day.
Have you hugged a white person? Have you hugged a police officer today?
Cash out
Thank
a
them
white
for the
girl $10 for.
So she can make another woke TikTok. Oh shit.
Buy her frappuccino for her.
Oh my god, bro. Oh.
Bro.
Niggas is going in, yeah.
He brought it on himself.
Oh man, bro.
This is healthy.
I just want a picture of this nigga's head to flow past the screen whenever we talking about him.
This concludes the Terry Crews roast battle.
Terry time on the TWEOM podcast.
Right.
Oh
Yo,
man,
this cleanup is gonna have to be years long now.
It's not gonna be clear. I've told you this. He believes this shit, bro.
Oh man, but you know, like, cause I feel he gonna do a Kanye. Like, he gonna try to walk it back and say some shit and try to justify.
Kanye has
It only
never
depends,
walked
man.
anything back.
How many white people do we have around him telling him, "I'm right with you, bro"?
Right.
Because that's what Kanye had when he put that damn MAGA hat on. Room full of nerdy ass white kids talking about, yay, free speech, free speech. Nigga was in Wyoming. You thought niggas was out there with him?
Pusha T was the only nigga out there looking at him like
niggas flew in to listen to music with this nigga and bounce. Well, nobody around to consult about that hat, young. Oh man,
we came here for the bars, yeah. Not this this other shit you want.
Oh man, son, we have laughed our ass off this whole pod, young.
Shout out to Yedo, man.
You know what? There are a lot of people running for nigga of the year right now. We got Terry Crews, we got Candace Owens, we got Kanye.
Kanye back. He good again.
Nah, I don't trust him.
He's back. He donated money to the families of the victims of. Right. He went out there and marched with his people. The most egregious thing he ever did was just not be Kanye in front of Trump.
Yes.
That's what I was mad about. That's when I made the video where I was like, yo, nigga, I ain't with this coonish shit. He hugged this nigga talking about, I love you. You've been like a father to me. What the fuck is you talking about? You got a whole dad, nigga.
It's real. He's still alive. Am I a joke?
Right.
But it's just like I said, man, that shit tripped me out to a point where I was just like,
you got a whole dad, son. I almost was about to be like, your dad rolling in this grave. Then I was like, wait, this nigga's still alive.
Still here.
But the only reason I was upset, man, like it was antithetical to what he presented himself as.
Yes.
Hold on.
But like,
hello?
Man, really gonna answer the call in the middle of a pod.
Love we niggas. We're just doing whatever.
But you seen that story where they was like, oh, Ye was only doing that so he could help free some people from prison. How much validity do you think that has?
What are you talking about?
That you seen that story that was like Ye was only doing the MAGA shit to like help like get on Trump's good side, helping free some niggas from jail with Kim K and all that stuff. How much validity do you think that has? Like,
I think it is a wonderful storyline to get out of that nigga that went in there and coon like a motherfucker. I'm ready to go with it. I think they should run with that. Have that fill the back pages of all the blogs, and just hope it becomes a narrative that submits itself in the zeitgeist. Buddha means the black one, Lewis.
That is the only thing that makes sense to me. Even though I've never seen Kanye like shuck and jive that much publicly. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that is an attempt to make sense of the reality you could not conceptualize. And I'm fine with it. Like, we live in a society built from a group of people who ran into a fantasy world where they were preordained by the heavens to come down and keep us in chains to work and build the country. Man, a lot of crazy shit been said. So because it fits a storyline. He could say I did it for all that.
True.
And who could be like, nigga, you lying?
No, I really do want to believe that. And I know it's bullshit. But
the main reason I can believe it is because I thought of that before. I think I told y'all that. Where I was like, what if we just treated positive affirmations at Trump, pretending like we was really with this nigga, got him to do all the shit we wanted him to do? Because realistically, he just, wherever love is, he'll go.
It works. It legitimately works. Like, world leaders have done this to him. Like, and it
100%. Like, I completely agree. And I think if we did it as a collective, as a people, if black people really just made him that nigga for us, like, yo, we really really built him up, boosted him up. But I just don't have it in me to do that because it's manipulation.
It is manipulation, but like the cachet that he's going to try to use afterwards, I don't want to deal with that.
Nah, that's when we turn around and be like, psych, nigga.
It depends,
like,
man. Like,
just like how he was up in the club with Snoop, and you just like, but that gave him the cachet to say, I have African Americans on my side, because rappers maybe did an appearance with him or whatever, you know.
Well, I think in order for that to be successful, we would have had to have the level of unity that Terry Crews wakes up at night about. to actually discern. Because right now, it was one nigga that put a hat on and went to the White House. And he was Kanye West, but he was still one nigga that put a hat on and went to the White House. There's been a lot of niggas in the White House with that hat on. Pastors and everybody sitting at the table sucking this man's dick. They all have discerned the method of get what you want, adulation. Just pour it on. Make him seem like his shit don't stink. And you will get what you want from it. It's the house nigga mentality. It is.
It is, but like I'm honest, like I personally wouldn't do it. I'm not putting the hat on, but I'm really not against the method because it's just funny that like one of the most powerful niggas in the whole world is so easily manipulated by some fake love. Like,
no,
I'm with it. I'm really not mad at it.
That's what I'm saying, but I think it's easier for you to get behind it if you're Kanye because you already won.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a black man. I'm not really taking the L by going in here, except for the niggas who just don't want to see me do it. The only L I'm taking the L if I do it because I know I'm broke as shit, and it's like a beggar position, right? Mm-hmm. Where Kanye is not really begging for nothing. That's the main reason most people were mad at him was like, "Why are you doing this, nigga?"
Right.
He didn't have to say anything.
Are you saying Kanye let's build Trump?
What?
Like you know how like people will come and like, yo, let's build together. Like that's what Kanye did to Trump.
Yeah, I think that's genuinely what he did. He pretty much was like, let's build together. But Trump don't know what the fuck you want to build, and Ye didn't know what the fuck he wanted to build. But like I said, it's just you just did it the wrong way. Like if that's a team of black people who went in there with him, sat down and was like, look, dude, we know you racist as shit. We really don't give a fuck. This is what we want, and we'll do whatever to get what we want as a people collectively. I'm not about to sit here and I can't act like the severity of our situation dictates that I be wary of any other group that may look at us badly if we made a deal with the devil when we only got the lesser two evils to pick from. You'll make a deal with the demon and the devil, nigga. Which one you want? They both deals. I'm not trying to sign up for, but I like to me, I don't know. It's like because then you can have it has to be every black person that means some shit goes in there collectively behind this decision, because then there could be no fray or fracture amongst the groups that are like, oh, this person's a sellout, right? It is a collective of a certain class of black people who designated that this is what they want and are willing to let you play the music at the rallies, nigga. Like whatever you want to act like you're not doing, because essentially we would just wash out his white supremacist fan base, even though statistically his support base still outnumbers us by like, I think he has like 30% of the population with him, and we're still 13% of it. So that's the main reason I was always fearful of it, because even the minority support he has amongst white people is still more than us as a totality as a people. Yeah. So, but our influence and swag carries a lot. We can at least fix his reputation globally. I mean, we all know how to. I mean, I don't think all of our famous black people know how to talk to a hood nigga, and Trump is just a hood nigga.
Oh yeah, I mean, he is the realest.
Yeah.
Nigga in the game.
About his money, he don't give a fuck about his baby mamas.
Yeah,
he got three of them.
Fuck about his kids for.
Yeah, hey, come on, him and Drake could talk about porn stars together.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Speaking of which, where is Drake?
Oh, Drake is so ghost right now.
Like, where is this nigga?
You would think that people
I want from this dude
told him to shut up.
Right.
Did Drake cancel himself?
What do y'all want from this dude? Joe, what do you want from this dude?
Look, I don't want anything from Drake. I don't expect anything from Drake.
But it's just like.
But that's what Drake has always been. Why?
It's so
Drake
odd
is why, Luke.
Nothing from Drake though. Like.
Why is
not
Drake?
Really?
That's my life quandary. Why is Drake?
Drake has never spoken out at like one other time. And it still felt weird because he's never spoken out about anything before, like ever. So I really don't expect him to say nothing.
But this is the same nigga that will sit down, get motivated in the studio to once again tell us about that one nigga that doesn't like him and the opportunities that people are missing out by not fucking with him, and all his niggas that are glowing and growing because he's with them. And
just gave out Grammys on my Instagram.
And hold on.
Just gave out Grammys on my Instagram. Got so many chains, they call me Channing Tatum. I mean, yeah, honestly, I don't expect nothing from Aubrey, Drizzy, Drake, Graham. I don't know why y'all do either, because
I would just like, or at least like, I guess, shut the fuck up right now. We got bigger things to worry about. But
he is always shut the fuck up. Like, he's one nigga who never says anything about social political issues anyway. So I'm not even mad at him. I don't think he should say anything unless he feels like it. I'm kind of like, yo, just do you, Drake. Like you've always been doing you.
Oh, not even like from a political standpoint. It's more just like, where is he? Like,
he's in his big ass mansion. Have you seen this dude's house? He gave us a tour in that Tootsie Slide video.
Oh, we did. See, I didn't even watch the video.
Yeah, see? Go watch that video.
High full slide. Left foot on.
Even though it's outside. Nobody know how to do that joint in real life. I told you me and Joe was at that protest last block party, and that joint came on. Everybody looked confused.
It's too new. That's why it's too new.
The whole song is an instructional video. Niggas was still like, nah, I'ma just do me. I do be wondering that though. I do be like, what is my favorite celebrity like? Right. What do they think about what's going on right now?
Because the whole academic and Freddie Gibbs situation just reminded me that if you're not cool, you good. But if you're not cool and you get money, it doesn't mean you're gonna suddenly be cool.
Never that.
Yeah,
this is facts.
And so just like certain people, like how is Drake? Because Drake to me seems like he's corny at times.
The only reason I come for Drake is because he gave me a window, and that is when he chose to write a statement defending his use of blackface by saying that he was doing it to send a message about the struggle of being a black actor and how you get marginalized and stereotyped into certain roles. He said this was the artistic vision and message he wanted to send with that piece of art. Mm-hmm. My question then becomes, why haven't you sent it anymore?
Again, man, I'm like,
not one time.
I want to defend him, like I know this dude. I think the only defense is just like, yeah, I mean, you just had other things in mind. Like, you literally was like,
I'm not mad at it. Only reason I ever bring it up because that one time he chose to take that lane out was to absolve himself from having blackface on. Yeah. That's the only time he chose to use that window. And other times he's written memos after Philando and Alton. He wrote a memo on IG. Like, I've seen those things, but we're talking about this thing that has made you so much money and you carry messages out. You didn't mind going out and putting money in people's hands during God's plan. Well, nigga, what's God's plan right now? That's all I want to know.
Shut up
and that's what he's doing. And I'm not mad at it, but to me, when we start talking about hip hop and what hip hop really means, I just got to have him in a certain place, which is the pop, and that's cool because hip hop definitely has a pop lane right now. He is the pop king of hip hop.
Absolutely,
the king of hip hop.
No. He's the king of the subdivision.
Yeah, the king of hip hop.
Oh, hip hop. There you go, hip hop. He is the king of hip hop. He's the king of that subdivision.
His fiefdom.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's what he is. He's not. He's got a compound.
Yeah, he's got his own little.
Yeah.
He's the Earth Nation or whatever.
Exactly. Let's not act like he's a Fire Lord though. Because
That
we know
would
who that is.
That's definitely Kendrick. Definitely a fire. He a Fire Nation nigga, son.
Exactly. TDE roll like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. They were the Fire Nation for sure.
And
They the Fire Nation.
Dreamville's
after
just
Zuko
the Air
took
Nation.
over.
Dreamville's Air Nation.
I can see that. Okay, so let's take the 4. Now we just bullshit.
This whole podcast been bullshit. Nigga.
No more.
No.
So if we take the
Dreamville's
biggest,
water.
you think that's a little too soft, bro?
No. It's not.
Hold on.
Let's break the top the
might
rappers into kingdoms.
Okay.
Okay, so Kendrick Lamar, TDE, Schoolboy, they are definitely Fire Nation over there.
Fire Nation.
That is settled.
I think the entire West Coast might be Fire Nation, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Any West Coast rapper, you with the Fire Nation, son.
They Fire
Nation. I could see J. Cole and them being like,
oh, you want to split it through coast?
Not even Cole. I'm just saying,
not
like,
coast, but
based on like the music.
Well, we got West, East, South.
True. Okay, so what would you? I feel like.
Oh, no, the South is the Water Nation then.
Oh, it is wavy. Son. Yeah, I feel that. Migos, all that.
The drip.
True. Yeah, that's Water Nation all day, son.
So what is because New York is too aggressive to be the air nomads.
Yeah,
them Earth niggas. Like the Timbs,
New York is bossing say
100% Earth niggas, bro.
They stomping the yard over there, son.
It will always be New York. It don't matter where they go, they will always be New York.
Facts.
Right. This is factual.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Okay, but who's leading? Who is the Fire Lord of the Earth Nation as far as rappers go? Like, who's that big New York rap? Gotta be 50 Cent, son. he the Earth King right there, son. Gotta be 50.
You know what? Because it's fitting, but it is Jay-Z because he's an old nigga and he's been there for years. And
Jay-Z will be the Earth King.
Yeah, he's the Earth King.
Yeah, he's got the most. And don't remember, the Earth King was the most like wise nigga in the Avatar series.
Right.
Making so it's like
that nobody understood.
Yeah, he was like the most unorthodox king of them all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and definitely. So yeah, I don't know. I want to say honestly, man. Air.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's part of the Air Nation.
Is Air Nation OVO?
If you want to be funny, hold on. If we want to be funny, Drake could be the Avatar because we looking for him to do and say some shit. But where he at, son? He in his ice cube over there chilling.
The internet called for Cole and Kendrick before Drake, though.
But they've been out there though. Let's not try.
You're real. I just can't give Drake the Avatar status. I'm sorry. I can't. All this nigga has is one
element.
No, nigga. No.
Come on, son.
No, never.
He can do it all.
No.
He can do it all.
Nah. I would call J. Cole the Avatar before anybody.
But he don't sing like Drake be singing though, son. That's the airbender that he's missing.
Think about
his features proved he can get on anybody's shit.
No, it's not just
but
that.
so can
J. Cole
Drake has Spanish songs. Drake has Spanish.
J. Cole produces
features.
Facts.
And Drake doesn't, and that's a whole
How you know?
other. Drake
because he doesn't.
Drake,
you don't produce like Cole be producing, but I'm sure he got a few.
Nah, nigga, you bringing in a drum kit is not that's producing,
not
nigga. I found these dope snares.
Yo, I was saying, I think he has mass. Yeah, I mean, if we want to be real hip hop with it,
I ain't once heard Drake say, "Yeah, that's my beat too."
I've
never heard that nigga once say, "Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, that's me on the beat as well."
Okay, that's all 40 shit. True.
Yeah.
I guess you could. Cole, he be singing sometimes.
It's a 2-man cell. Kendrick told us it's a 2-man cell, man.
Yeah, so you could say J. Cole. Yeah. He's an avatar. You want to be technical with it.
He sings. He produces.
He do be producing his ass off.
Mm-hmm. And he's an executive too because he has Dreamville. You know.
Facts.
Actually, this is a question that I had a while back, and I guess we can have it. You guys can think about it, but do you think that J. Cole is a better version of Jay-Z when it comes to artist development?
But Jay-Z brought Cole up and
Jay-Z brought
Rihanna
Cole
and
up.
Ye.
Yeah, no. He had Jay-Z has artists, yes, all right,
I know what
and
you're talking about.
there are big names, but
Yeah.
they also did their own thing in order to get to that place, right?
Yeah.
But
And it was more so of their volition than what Jay-Z was providing, or at least that's what it looked like from the
true.
surface.
No, I agree.
Jay-Z put proper teams around him, I think.
He does, you know.
I
And
know
I
what you
just,
mean. You mean
yeah.
you talking about the way he didn't do Beanie right, and
Yeah, you
there's
know,
other
and
people who are closer to him in label
right,
orientation that didn't
yes,
get successful, that
right,
weren't
right,
nurtured
right.
correctly. And honestly, I think J. Cole isn't that good at it either.
Mm,
Yeah.
I just think that the time we're in, they all have to find their own fan base, regardless of how you go about it.
mm,
If you do it through a label, if you
Mhm.
do it through a SoundCloud, if you do it through United Masters, like it doesn't matter. You have to curate your own fan base to
mm,
support
Right.
your music. And you have the possibility to jump on features with a myriad of artists who may be at the same tier as you to just get your fan base bigger. And then all it takes is Revenge of the Dreamers 3 for
yeah,
J. Cole with his status to be next to you on a bunch of tracks. And I guess in that regard, I don't think Hove ever did anything ingenious like J. Cole did by kind of releasing an album. Yeah.
Which you want to count that Jay Electronica album, which
Okay,
was
I'm
pretty
coming.
much a Jay-Z album.
right.
Yeah,
That's another thing too.
But I'm just being
100%.
facetious there.
But I think that was a telltale sign of the wrong thing. To me, that's
Basically.
because that was basically Jay-Z's album with a bunch of Jay Electronica features.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm mad at that.
I am because it's not Jay Electronica album,
Yeah,
but
we want more Exhibit C.
yeah, we do. But I think he exposed himself on that joint as having a lot of self-confidence issues to be able to get that out to the level of quality that we were expecting from him. That's what I'm saying. Imagine the pressure Kendrick's under.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is true. Because I'm like
He can't give us a bad album.
but
you
you
say
know
he could
what?
or he couldn't.
He can't. Because he's given us a classic every fucking time.
Y'all feel like he's gonna go the way Eminem? No, I feel like Kendrick got to be smarter than that. I feel like he will know when to like gracefully kind of just like bow out.
Yeah.
Whereas Eminem, because Eminem gave us classic after classic, and then after a while he's just like, okay, son, like
Nah,
chill. But he keeps hitting us over the head with like an album every like 2
once
years or
Relapse
so.
hit,
Yeah.
that was when M started falling off.
I feel like Kendrick will be smarter, which is why I'm not really mad about waiting for an album from him.
You learn from the mistakes of your elders.
Of course,
Right.
Got to.
Because honestly, bro, like To Pimp a Butterfly would be perfect right now, but I don't think we necessarily need a To Pimp a Butterfly too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what does Kendrick rap about after
That's what I'm saying.
just like
It's he won't put music on unless he has something to say. Like, so I think he's different in regards to Eminem. Like the Eminem literally just be rapping,
right,
telling fantastical stories about shit that ain't happening to him. Like he just really finds any way possible he can to spin words and shit, and that's his album sometimes. And I think Kendrick won't drop unless he really has something to say, and he's going to say it in a unique way with another conceptualized album. I'm listening forward to seeing the sounds and ways he manipulates his voice in different ways on this album. If it do come, at this point, it's like waiting on Detox. Nigga, where you at, Kendrick?
Taking that Dre route.
Yeah, but I just think that's why I'm like, To Pimp Butterfly, you needed it when it came out. You just didn't know, nigga.
No,
Like,
I agree.
No, but that's how I feel about certain things. I was thinking about this earlier today. This place we exist in where if something you haven't been aware of enters into your mind, you become aware of it, it now must go against all the other things that you thought you already knew. But when in reality, the thing you just learned should show you didn't know shit at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You get an idea and you're like, defund the police. Take money and move it to, and now you're combating it with, well, police protect me and da 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 da. When we know all the reason we're saying defund them is because we've shown they ain't protecting us. So why does how they do you enter into an idea that is presented for how they do us? But that is the way people exist. So when people be like, yo, we need Cole, we need all this music, we need these artists, I'm like, no. These niggas have been here for years providing a message and saying the same shit. I needed the baby to make the big picture. That's what I needed. I need Drake to find it in him to make the bigger picture. Because what it does is it cements it as a part of us going forward. Anything in our culture will have it stamped. Bubba got it on his car. Tyga needed it on his shoes. I'm just speaking metaphorically, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Naomi Osaka, Serena Williams needed on their tennis rackets. Like, it can't be a game no more, young. Like, we really can't afford to play with it anymore. So that's why I say I need to hear from you, Drake.
Not happening. But anyway.
I need to hear from you too, Tyga.
Definitely not happening.
See? Then what are these niggas are useless.
They're not useless.
They already gave us all the music to dance to. What else do we need from these niggas? What else do we need from these niggas?
More music to dance to. Like,
their catalog is solidified. They got banger after banger. Why do I need another album from Future? I don't.
You don't need it. We want it, though.
Honestly, I kind of.
I'm still good on
break his heart.
Huh? But you're not gonna.
I want Lori Harvey to break his heart.
Oh, so you get back in his bag?
Yes.
I can see that. He's a Taylor Swift of hip hop.
I'm cool with Dirty Sprite too. Like, we don't need more Future because the Future we got is really great. But like,
I like how it sounded when you said that, because the Future we got is really great. Even though you're talking about Future, but it sounds like you're talking about the future.
Yeah, like the Future we like March Madness, you know, Wicked, like them joints bop. Like,
I think I've heard the height of his bopness.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna drop a track that ever makes me go like, yo.
I'm not gonna say that. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like, and I think Joe Budden said this, where he's like, yo, nobody really falls off anymore. Like, once you come out with another hot song, like, I thought Yachty was done. I thought he was like just done rapping. Just like, okay, I'm tired now. I'm retired. And then he came out with that Oprah's bank account. I'm like, oh, this shit slapped. I literally been cranking that joint.
But we're talking about people. I don't think either of these artists have the capability to make a trend like a smash by themselves anymore.
Well, how so?
If it's a dope song that's hot as fuck, it's going to have a feature from Drake. If it's a feature song we really fuck with, it's because this person is on it with him. Like,
okay, good.
I don't know. I just don't think them in their personal bag, bringing us what they've always brought us, can go any further beyond the hits they already have in those regions. Like, I'm always going to put You Know Yourself over what he has that sounds like that. Because Drake always does that. He always makes a song that sounds like a song he already has on purpose. That shit always pisses me off because I'm like, I know you're just doing this because of the success of this one. So now you're flipping this little drum here and putting it so that it goes this way. But you're talking about the same shit on both songs, but it's just now you're crooning more, or you know, it's not you just going straight in.
Yeah. I'm actually not mad at that because I have heard this saying and I think it's very true. It's like every artist makes the same song over and over again. Like McFly, if we want to talk about visual artists, like we know his formula in terms of like taking this anime character that you're familiar with and just making him a nigga and like doing it in my style. So I'm not mad at Drake for like changing the drum here, crooning here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, To Pimp a Butterfly was great. Damn was also good, but I mean, he's a
Huh?
Wait, yeah.
message. I know the same, similar, you know. But I'm not mad at it. I like Damn and I like To Pimp a Butterfly. I like Nice for What and I like God's Plan. You know?
Oh no, me neither.
So
I'm not saying these songs aren't likable. We're talking about a smash hit though. That shit gotta
like
be
Drake,
lovable.
I feel like Drake will, and I honestly feel like any artist should still try and like keep topping them. Like,
Do you
topping
feel
them.
like Uzi will give us another XOX tour life?
It's in them? I'm always gonna say it's in that person because I don't know what that they're capable of.
Well,
But I don't
yeah.
think we're gonna get any time now soon because he
Yes.
was going through a breakup when EXO tour. Like that was real shit. Like he killed his girlfriend off metaphorically. But I don't think we're gonna get any time soon.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Like Lori Harvey does need to break Future's heart for us to get like another. I just fucked your bitch.
Hold on.
Some good
Nah,
flop.
some Gucci
Hello?
vibes.
You know?
Yeah.
I think it comes to a point like
What?
for those.
No. That was Van. All right. Yeah, it's here. I ain't open it yet. Yeah, you can get a slice though. Leave it downstairs.
I've been interrupting the
All right.
podcast
All right.
so much. I thought he was me.
Yeah. I got this pizza here. We can wrap this up.
All right.
I think we had a lively conversation today.
Yeah, there's some shit you don't need to cut out, but
Yeah.
whenever you want to go to the bathroom, just cut all that shit out.
Yeah. All right. This is Joe Morris. Thanks for watching. Thanks. Shit.
Take two.
Thanks for watching the TWEOM podcast. This is your host, Joe. Hold on.
You had it?
You good?
This has been your host, Joe Morris. Thanks for watching the TWEOM podcast. Hold on. Is it the other way?
Nah, that's something fine, bro.
Oh. Thank you for watching the TWEOM podcast. I've been your host, Joe Morris.
It's your other host, Louis XV.
And it's your other host, Walt Rid.
Peace.
Deuces.
Take care.